Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you all doing out there? Hope you're having a nice time. Welcome to another day of Quizmas. My penultimate day of Quizmas, in fact. You're getting by, are you, Kashi? Same here, getting by. I'm hopefully looking forward to seeing family come Christmas time. Dudes indeed, Catnip. Thank you for the 3-month resub there. Well, 3-month streak resub, 19 months in total. Thank you very much for that 19-month resub there, Catnip. But yeah, I'm done for work for the year at the very least, which has been nice. Yeah, hopefully going to see some family over the Christmas time, forming one of those so-called Christmas bubbles. You're down to emergency rations, just 1 mince pie left. Oof. That's some tough times, that is. Need to get a restocking in. Let me say hello to everyone in chat first of all. Let's go all the way up to the top. So, a bit like Substance Seller there. Unfet, Cetra, Inisk, Poker Joker, Drahuska, Dogfish, Proogs, Connor, Kashi, Shapes, Top One Gaming, Colo, Ape, Looping, Tyson Bane, TJ, Jumble, JWIT, Hodders, Catnip, Howtatu, Gruff, aka Arlo, Lugaroo, hello there, Shadowmain, Pop Ram Comedy, Jack Wilfred, Dupliss, Pim and Ben, David Bodicum, and that is score count, and nobody thought this would happen. Score count knows what that means, and I know what that means. But I don't think anyone else knows that because they hadn't seen it because it's disappeared. But Twitch has recently added a new feature. Added a new feature to the channel point stuff. It allows you to now wager your channel points on certain actions. So it's sort of like an A or B kind of thing. And if no one puts anything on the winning prediction and just says, yeah, nobody thought this would happen. Yeah, I say feature, quote-unquote feature. It's something I'd love to be able to do, have more control over, that kind of thing. To be able to give you Bitcoin would be perfect. But no, Twitch is not like that. Twitch likes to do their own insular thing and do all this messing around instead. But hey-ho. It's a feature, I guess. Just don't know how much we'll end up using it, but it's certainly a feature. Oh yeah, we can certainly shoehorn a prediction in there in places. I mean, I've got Doots myself. It's just having to run that as a separate bot rather than just running it in Twitch itself, which would be nice. What Doots? Oh my god, you've actually got a What's Doots command. I didn't even realise you've added that. But yes, that is what Doots are. Deal Season 5, the Degenerate Gambler Season. We haven't even done Season 4 yet. Hang on. Haven't done Season 4 yet. Let me have a transition over to this screen. Hopefully you can see the current calendar as it has been revealed. Presuming I'm opening the right door today. Yes, I am opening the right door today. I'm just checking what door I'm opening today because I don't want to spoil Ben's stream tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't stutter. Well, it probably will stutter. It's just one of those things. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. So we'll just have to deal with it. But yes, we've had the Purge winning lines deciphered. Impossible was the last one on Wednesday. Danger Zone, Duel, Wipeout, and Red Herrings. We have only 4 days of Quizmas left. We have tonight's on the 18th. We have tomorrow with Ben on the 19th. With Ben on Tuesday the 22nd. And then with me on the final day of Quizmas before Christmas happens on the 23rd of December. Build the anticipation further, absolutely. So, Jumble suggests it could be 1 versus 100. Top One Gaming suggests it could be outright. Any other suggestions in chat what they think it is? What do we think? Outright or 1 versus 100. Outright 1 versus 100. 1 versus 100. Blockbusters. That's not mine, Amy G. The Vault, Surplus, no, it isn't score count. 1 versus 100, Outright, Turnabout, Swashbuckle, no, it isn't that. Time Shock, no, way too early for that. Outright, I'm shocked we've gone so long without 1 versus 100. That's either tonight or last. Outright, Jenga, the game show. Oh, now that would have been such a good idea, but unfortunately that's Toad's idea, so I'd have to get his permission to do it. But yeah, Jenga, the game show would be a very interesting one. Although that only allows a small number of people to win, potentially, that's all. District Z or Z, times 15 to 1. That's an interesting mishmash of ideas. Match game. Noughts and crosses, wipeout again, just more wipeout. Let's just have a duplicate entry. Phew. Wheel of Fortune, that's not mine, Catnip. Toad's Full House. What was the idea I had burning in my head? Oh, it's just one of those stupid game mashup ideas of like Bob's Full House of Games. Like if you're doing sort of House of Games, Richard Osman's House of Games, but with Full House as well. It'd be a bit weird. But yeah, that's a thing. Just smush ideas together. The Bob Monk House of Games kind of thing. Yeah, the Bob's Full House of Games. Knock your odd Bob Mr. Family Price lines to 1. Now that's a proper mishmash. You've been Wally to roast. In before we're just gonna have QI. Yeah, we'll just have a chit chat. That's all we'll do. Yeah. I might have given BBC some inspiration there. Who knows? You've got a school's 15 to 1 mug somewhere. Ooh, lovely. Speaking image sketch. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is my penultimate day of Christmas, and oh hello, Buzzer Bob with 10 months saying. Obligatory resub message. Thank you for the 10-month resub there, Puzzle Bob. Greatly appreciated, and appreciate the obligatory response. It's not obligatory. It just Twitch likes to give you the opportunity to say something. But an obligatory hello to you too, also. Since Taskmaster has been said, now have to say the genius. Putting Garnet emote here. Only very shortly here. Okay, cool, fair enough. Let's make a deal. Ben, that's for you to do tomorrow. That's for you to do tomorrow. But hi. Hello, Ben. Hope you're doing well. Also, that's literally ripping off of Stephen Fry's QI, but I'm sure that comparison has already been made. Okay, I think it's time to reveal what is behind the door of the 18th on this 12 Days of Christmas calendar. And to do that, I'm going to fade out this music because I have a slider and I can do that. Magic, I could do things like that. Unmute the desktop audio. So here's the bet: is it going to stutter snow or is it going to regular snow? Let's find out. Drum roll, please. Lag ready, indeed. Let's reveal what is behind the 18th door, as in Day of Christmas number 9. Stutter time! It had to, didn't it? It had to stutter, didn't it? The anticipation. The anticipation. Oh. I think a lot of people suggested this one. Yeah, it is. 1 versus 100. That is what we're going to be playing tonight. Will you start the lag, please? Air blows. Outright for the 23rd, we're going to just have to find out, Lupine. But tonight it is 1 versus 100. Now, you might be thinking, because we want to try and let as many people win as possible in these games and give everyone an equal opportunity, surely if I'm just picking one person at random, then I'm only going to be giving the prize out to that one person. Well, we're going to do a slightly different game, sort of version of 1 versus 100, just for tonight. And I mean, it's basically a format you already know, but it's basically you are all going to be in the mob. it's not really battle royale rules. It's just everyone is in the mob and you're fighting against someone. So 100 versus 0. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily 100 versus 0. Because Ben, you around? You around, Ben? Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Ben? Come and join me in the Discord. Hello there, Ben. How are you doing? Let me unmute yourself. And how are you doing this evening? Oh, he's gone. Where are you gone, Mr. Ben? He doesn't want any part of this. Let's return the camera back to where it should go.
I need to voice meter up.
Hello there, Ben. How you doing?
Good, mate. And you?
Yeah, good. Absolutely good. So, yeah, why are you here?
Me? I don't know. You asked me to.
Oh, hang on. 1 moment. I've just noticed that I'm repeating. I'm repeating here. I've got my audio configured a bit incorrectly here. 1 moment. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this.
It's fair. All the best people get their audio configurations wrong on a very regular basis.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes. So if I do that, and then what I do is I change that to do that, and then everything should be okay for me. It will be okay for stream now. Everything should be configured all good. But yeah, you are here to play against the mob.
So it would seem, and it's very exciting because... Would you believe they put a man on the moon? No. Would you believe in life after love? No. Would you believe... I've run out of would you believe references. Would you believe I have never been in the hot seat for 1 versus 100?
Get out of here. Surely you
never.
Have. Wow. Well, we're putting that to rest tonight. You are getting your fast track opportunity into the hot seat, and you're going to be facing against everyone in the mob. That's history being made. Yes.
Watch me get the first question wrong. I hope not to get the first question wrong to give, some sense of what's the word I'm after?
What is the word? Grease is the word?
No. What's the thing where you've got authority? I'm hoping to give myself some sense of authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who knows?
Sorry, so you went a bit Boris then? You went a bit Boris Johnson then?
Everything's gone quiet.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Hello. Is there a choice of the Dutch rules or the English rules or the Finnish rules or whatever?
Oh, we'll get to that. Yeah, let me get the game underway. Let me close that off. Let me run this build.
Yes, it occurs to me just looking at this now. Good thing we've opened the 12th.
Oh, hello. I can hear that from everywhere now. I need to change my capture mode from that to that. And make sure it is capturing 1 versus 100. There we go. That's all good. But yes, you will get the chance to decide what rule mode to play, but also critically, there is an extra flag I'm going to be switching on because, and this is the critical part for the mob game, we are looking for a sole survivor. So regardless of how well you perform, Ben, we need to continue the game on.
Hang on. I lost you for great swathes of those sentences. Your little green light went off. I don't know if I lost you on Twitch, but I'm listening to you in Discord, and you sort of went away.
Oh, interesting.
You said we need to decide, and then I didn't find out what we needed to decide.
Well, let me just disconnect and reconnect. Okay, so...
Oh, hi, Ash, you back.
I'm back. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to switch on a special mode in the game that means that you can't fail.
Oh, I love that sort of mode.
That way we can play one game through without affecting the mob game. But we will still see how far you get without going wrong, let's say. Let's put it that way. So you'll still be able to play a sort of normal mode, but you have a no-fail flag on so that we can get all the way to the end of the game with at least one sole surviving mob member. When Ben does fail, you'll call that as the result because we have predictions going on at the moment. And the prediction is... will you get to 1 versus 25 or better, i.e. knock out 75% of the mob before finishing the game? That is the question.
Uh-huh.
So that is what is going on, and people are wagering their Duke coin and will get, depending on which way it goes at the end, they'll get some Duke coin back.
Can I wager myself, or is that match fixing at that point?
I think it's already just closed at this point, so I'm afraid... there's 7.5 minutes left to predict. I am wrong, you can predict, but... I won't predict. I would suggest it's probably possibly match fixing if you're trying to force a result your way. Let me share the screen with you here in Discord so you can see it directly. You will need to join the game though, so that I could force you to be the one.
Oh, all of the noises.
Oh yes, noises indeed.
You were going off at about 4,000 decibels.
What, my voice or my game?
Your build is going very low.
You should be able to turn that down though.
But
like on the stream share itself, you should be able to sort of right click on the video and turn that down.
It's at 200%. What idiot's done that?
Yeah, why would you have that on 200%?
Presumably me.
Survive Christmas, just game, something like that. Okay, so let me force you to be the one. So add one, Royal_Flush. So you're on the preference list. So you will be picked as the one, and then once we get into the game, I'll switch on the no-fail condition, and then we'll play on from there. Out of curiosity, how far do you think you're going to get? It depends on what rule mode you want to play, actually, to be fair, because the Dutch rules, you have to go all the way to the end. So
remind me of the differences between the two.
So US rules is Season 2 US rules. You can walk away after giving a correct answer once you've earned some money on the ladder. There are 4 helps in total. Those are Ask the Mob, Trust the Mob, Poll the Mob, and also Ask the Host, which is stolen from Millionaire. The Dutch game, you cannot walk away at all. You must go all the way to the end to take any money. But there are 3 escapes. Read that as dodges in the UK version. And there's also a doubler that you can use on one of them to double the value of the mob on one particular question. So it's a more risky game in the Dutch one. But
given that I'm not planning on walking away due to having a no-fail on anyway, it might make sense to do the Dutch one. But then again, I much prefer the helps in the original or the English British version.
It depends really if you want to have a bit of fun, because with the helps and that, obviously there's Ask the Host, so you get to have a little bit of more of a chit chat with me. Or
that would be a weird moment, actually.
The thing with the Dutch, there's that. But there's also with the Dutch one, there are the different kind of question styles where you get the this or that options coming up. So yeah, it really is a balance of which you want to decide to play, because you're in a no-fail condition anyway.
So, I like the helps in the first one, but I like the idea of questions in the...
Oh, you've disappeared, Ben.
Go. I'm a moderator, I can probably do that myself, actually, can't I? How do you start a poll?
Are you on to poll to decide on...
We'll go with the audience decision.
Alright. Are you starting a poll, or... I don't know if we can run a poll at the same time as something else. Game mode. US or Dutch. Allow additional, and we'll go for a minute.
Okay, I've gone to mod view. Oh, you beat me.
I've just done it for you.
How does one actually do that? Is there a...
You get to the menu by you go /poll, enter, and then it gives you a pop-up for the poll options.
Oh, it's a typey thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a typey thing.
Someone who runs their own Twitch channel should probably know that.
Not necessarily. I mean, you're the streamer, but it's normally the sort of moderators or those that sort of running the stream behind the scenes that run the polls and that. So I know Paul's Idophone player, very much true, that Toad Boy, but hey, he needs to get the practice in.
Ronnie, how many viewers have you got?
Only 59, but I have also added you can spend Bitcoin for extra votes because capitalist democracy. It seems like there is a strong vote for Dutch. 149 votes for Dutch, 40 votes for the US. So looks like we are going for the Dutch game then. If you want to follow along with what the audience have decided for you.
I might just move my Discord window over onto the other monitor so I can see things in magnificent glory. Let's leave that there. And go ping. Ooh. And I'm going to be answering to you rather than whispering to the bot.
Yeah, we'll do it whispering. We'll do it in voice mode. So I bet
cool.
1 Dutch and 1 US. Well, we'll play one main game for the cash. I haven't even told you what the prize is yet. What kind of person am I? Running this Quizmas thing and not telling you what the prize is. So prize for this particular game on 1 versus 100 or Ben versus 100. $20 in PayPal. $20 in PayPal is what the prize is, and that is awarded to the sole survivor in essence, or if the sole survivor has already won, then it goes down the delegation chain as necessary. There are more names now on the list, so we have to be careful about who wins what. Mm-hmm. But we seem to be doing okay about it. Also, those that got subs on my Impossible stream on Wednesday, do give me a DM to let me know who you want to be subbed to on Twitch, because I've not received any messages yet from anyone, and you've earned the right to get a free sub for a month to a channel of your decision. So do DM me and I will make that happen. I can't give you a sub to some random stream. Okay, I think we're all done there and then. So good luck to the, how many we got? 46 in the mob right now. And if you're ready, let's pick out one. I wonder who it's going to be. Oh yeah, new sequence, sorry.
It's me!
Sorry, yeah, new sequence because I found another bit of music for Integan. I was like, oh, that's a lovely bit of Sting there. So I just put that in, and with the lights and everything, because why not? So, surprise, surprise, Ben, you've been picked.
I lost your voice again a minute there.
I think it's on your end because I did lose you briefly at one point, but hey, we'll see. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Hope for the best.
We'll see what happens.
So, decision is, I presume you want to go Dutch rules. Again, I've lost you. Hello, Ben. Ben.
What is going on here? I've got voice meter open, but I never normally encounter these issues with peeps.
I'm going to actually refresh Discord. I recommend you do the same. Yeah, it's not even 8:45. I know. Right, I'm back. I'll wait for Ben to rejoin. Let me share my screen again. Where is the Ben? The Ben has disappeared. What's the test card again? Yes, indeed. Test card G or whatever we want to use these days. Are you back there?
I'm back.
Okay, we'll see how this goes then.
See how it pans out.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out. Right, so Dutch game, Invoice, you ready to play?
Let's go Dutch. Let's play.
All right. Good luck to you, Ben. It is you versus everyone else. First question will be on the topic of arts and entertainment. You have no decision on this particular one. It is going to be an easy question to start with, or should I say easier, because difficulty is difficult with our question database. And if you're ready, everyone, because you're going to be answering first, Mob, you have the limited time. You'll just be answering A, B, or C to public chat or whisper. Either or will work. And it's the sole survivor, A, or whoever else down the deferral chain will win. So good luck to you all. Here is your first question. Which artist notable for long-running dispute with artist Anish Kapoor released both The Pinkest Pink and The Most Glittery Glitter? Is it Tudor Semple, is it Hanover Semple, or is it Stuart Semple? Mob, this is your opportunity to answer now. Which artist notable for the long-running dispute with artist Anish Kapoor released both The Pinkest Pink and The Most Glittery Glitter? Is it Tudor Semple, Hanover Semple, or Stuart Semple? Okay, Mob is locked in. Ben, you got any knowledge on this?
I think this is the guy. Tom Scott did a video on him about how you can't see how pink this pink is. I think this is the same guy, and he says you can buy this as long as you are not Anish Kapoor, because Anish Kapoor was someone who he bought the rights to something and then refused to sell it, or something like that. I have a feeling his name's Stuart Semple. Also, given that the other two are also houses of English royalty and don't sound like names, I'm pretty sure this is Stuart Semple. I'm going to look like a right dicky doodah if I get the first question wrong. Especially considering I think I have some at least tangential knowledge about this. But I'm going to lock in C, Stuart Semple.
You've said the keyword lock in. Can't escape on the first question because you have nothing to wager. Let's see, are you right? Is it Stuart Semple? It is indeed. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Tom Scott interviewed with the Pinkest Pink, and also it's Vanta Black, I believe, is the name of the black that Anish Kapoor trademarked, rather irritatingly. And then yes, it's in the on the sort of the contract for the Pinkest Pink that so long as you're not Anish Kapoor, then yes, you're free to use the Pinkest Pink or whatever colours. And unlucky to Gruff, aka Arlo, Milk Like, JWIT, Puzzle Danny, Tony, TJ, and Midget, who got that one wrong and so are no longer in the running to win the prize. But you can continue to answer to get yourself some doots. The doots are still active in this game. We also said goodbye to a few AI as well. And Ben, you're now 1 versus 86 with 140,000 doots.
Nice.
It's a good start. Let's keep going. Now you get to start making some decisions. This one is on famous people. Do you want an easier or harder question?
Famous is a fairly relative term. Let's go easier.
I'm going to go on the easier side. Okay. From this point now, you can start using escapes. The first one you use will be costing you 25% of your current bank.
Okay.
Here's your next question. Which of these famous people do not have the surname Williams? Is it the tennis player Serena? Is it the ABC journalist Barbara? Or is it the playwright Tennessee? Mob, lock in your answers. Which of these famous people do not have the surname Williams? Is it the tennis player Serena, the ABC journalist Barbara, or the playwright Tennessee? Okay, Mob is locked in. Are you pretty confident on this one?
Reasonably. So I know Serena Williams. The other two, Barbara, I don't know. An inkling at the back of my mind that she might be. Oh no, maybe she's not. I thought it was an ABC. Basically, I don't know her. I was thinking it might be the lady who interviewed Trump in his first interview, and in one of his last interviews. Tennessee Williams does sound like it rings a bell, even though I couldn't tell you anything that they've written. But it does sound familiar, so for that reason, I'm going to lock in B. the ABC journalist Barbara.
You said the keywords of lock in, so that I shall do. Is the answer B, the ABC journalist Barbara? Here's the correct answer. That would be Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters.
Is it her? Is it she who did the Trump interviews?
I'm not entirely certain, but the ABC journalist in question is Barbara Walters. There is a Barbara Williams, but they would be a Canadian actress active in the 80s, but we were talking about an ABC journalist, so...
Tennessee Williams is a playwright. I didn't make that up.
Yes, indeed. Tennessee Williams is famous for... Let's try and get some information here. Streetcar Named Desire and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Oh, okay, I've heard of those.
Those are just two examples. So,
Excellent.
Just Jumble and AI number 77 getting knocked out on that question. And you're up to 163,254 dukes. Now 84 mob members still standing in front of you. So they're doing pretty well, but the questions have been fairly nice and easy to get going. Let's see how well go on with question number 3, which is on the category of 1 versus 100. So this could go absolutely any way.
Is this a special category, which means it's going to be a trap question, or is it?
Now, it could be that they have signalled it, so they want it specifically on 1 versus 100, or it could be because it's a sort of trap written style question.
Right.
So, it's entirely your decision. Do you want an easier or a harder, possibly trap question?
Easier.
I don't blame you. So, this is on the easier side. Here is your question. Which of these is the name of a manufacturer of motorbikes? Is it Harley Davidson? Is it Ivy Marshall? Or is it Selena Bergeron? More blocking your answers. Which of these is the name of a manufacturer of motorbikes? Is it A, Harley Davidson, B, Ivy Marshall, or C, Selena Bergeron? I think, or in this case, it's just literally they want it to be in 1 versus 100 rather than any other particular show because it kind of works. Do you have any clues here, Ben?
Yeah, it's a Harley Davidson. I know this because one of my very first bottles of aftershave when I was about 11 was a Harley Davidson aftershave. We had there was an orange one and a green one, and I always preferred the orangey one. And when we were in France, I think we went to the Dordogne. I think it was the Dordogne. My mum, who is a secret motorbike nutter, achieved a lifelong goal by finally getting to ride on a Harley Davidson, which was owned by the guy who was leasing the holiday home out to us. So I'm fairly confident on this one, and I'm going to lock in a Harley Davidson.
Alrighty. Once again, the keywords have been mentioned. Is it the Harley Davidson? Yeah, of course it is. No hesitation on that one. Absolutely right.
I've got some information, but I'll let you do the
well, there's nothing for me to say because everyone got it right.
Got it right. Information that's interesting. Watching the Twitch stream, everything is silky smooth and lovely, but on Discord, it's a bit stuttery. So I think there might be a Discord.
Well, no. Twitch is having a problem. I can see the frame rate has dipped, and it says encoding overloaded. So it's having a problem as well.
Oh, okay. I mean, Twitch looks quite smooth at this end, certainly compared to Discord. But
all right.
Yeah,
well,
it's all manageable. I'd say it's all fun and games.
Well, let me see if I can change the quality on my Discord then to like that, and see if that helps matters a bit more. I've just lowered it down to 720p 30 to see if that helps out.
That's a little better. Yeah, it's not quite as slideshowy.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
It's
how it goes.
all good. We're all good.
Anyway, your next question is on languages. Easier or harder on languages?
Depends which languages.
That it does.
I am going to go easier again.
Going on the easy side? Okay. Which stone inscribed in 3 languages gave Egyptologists a key to deciphering hieroglyphics? Is it the Stone of Scone, the Rosetta Stone, or the Blarney Stone? Well, blocking your answers. Which stone inscribed in 3 languages gave Egyptologists a key to deciphering hieroglyphics? Is it A, the Stone of Scone or Scone, B, Rosetta Stone, or C, the Blarney Stone? Mob is in. Ben, you heard of any of these?
I've heard of Rosetta Stone. I've heard of Blarney Stone, which I think Blarney Stone is a tourist attraction in Ireland, I want to say. It's something to do with Ireland. Rosetta Stone is the app that you learn languages with, or of the thing. My wife's doing French at the moment, not with Rosetta Stone, she's using Duolingo. But I'm fairly sure Rosetta Stone was the name of the app or the program that sort of self-learning languages. For that reason, I'm inclined to think it probably is B, Rosetta Stone. Stone of Scone or Stone of Scone sounds like a made-up thing, and therefore, given I can't think of anything that the Irish have to do with Egypt, I'm going to lock in B, Rosetta Stone.
Okay. Possibly thinking along the lines that the app derived its name from the original stone, the Rosetta Stone.
That was the logic.
Is that the case? It is indeed the case. Yes, is the right answer.
Nice.
And the Stone of Scone does exist. It's also known as the Stone of Destiny and often referred to in England as the Coronation Stone. Everyone else got it right, so still no change.
Just another 1 versus 100 question. Oh no.
We're now
that's all that fanfare meant.
We're now on to a question on travel.
Travel.
Yes. 1 versus 84. You still have your escape, all 3 escapes, and your doubler intact. What do you want to do?
If I double, do I have to do that prior to seeing the question?
Nope. You can see the question and then decide to double, but you can't escape and double because it makes no sense.
You can't escape and double. Okay. Okay. Travel is not something I'm particularly enamored with. Not something I've done a huge amount. I've been on holiday to a few places, but never done traveling in the sixth form sense of the word. So I'm going to go easier.
Okay. I'm going to go for another easy question. Easy on travel. Which of these words appears least frequently in a list of London Underground stations and lines?
Oh, God.
Is it triangle, square, or circle? More blocking your answers. Which of these words appears least frequently in the list of London Underground stations and lines? Is it triangle, square, or circle? Or D, cross? Ben.
Okay, I need to think about this. What have you got? You've got Sloane Square, Trafalgar Square, Leicester Square, that's at least 3. You've got the Circle Line. I can't think of any other places in London that have got circle in the name. It's not Elephant and Circle, it's Elephant and Castle. See, I don't really like London. And apologies to anyone who lives in London, or is from London, or does like London. I mean, Hermione, that's really not helping when I'm trying to pass details of the London Underground. I really never get into London. I can sort of do it for a day, maybe, and then I've had enough.
That's kind of my feeling as well, to be honest.
It's just too busy. There's too many things. It's all very expensive as well. I'm pretty sure it's not square. I can't think of any other circles, but then again, I can't think of any triangles at all, full stop. I know that there is a place called the Triangle in Tilehurst in Reading, which is a little parade of shops, but that's not on the London Underground. I think... it's A. I can't think of any triangles, and I can think of at least one of the other 2.
Are you confident enough in going with a triangle?
Coventry Street Triangle, Trafalgar Square Triangle, East Ham, West Ham, St James's Park, Victoria. I'm not going to list them all.
Are you going through the Jay Foreman song?
And I was just thinking, I wrote the Pissing London Underground mod for Catane as well. You'd think that would have had
the gap.
You'd think that would have had some osmosis. I think it's a triangle.
Lock it in?
Yeah, lock it in.
Okay. Is the answer a triangle? It is indeed a triangle. Let's see how many got knocked out.
3 squares, 1 circle.
We say goodbye to Timmy Matt the Ref, apparently. AI number 3
Matt
and
on his
AI
own
number
question.
50. On his own question, I know. So for your information, yes, there are some squares. There's Euston, Leicester, Russell and Sloane Square. There are no stations called Circle, but of course there is the Circle line itself, hence why that extra bit on the question. And there are no triangles. No triangles mentioned at all. So that is where... And there was another fourth option, which was Cross. And there are 4 stations with Cross in the name. Brent, Charing, Hatton, and King's Cross, St Pancras. Yeah.
King's Cross, of course.
Those are the 4. So it was a PlayStation reference. We just got to see 3 of the 4, unfortunately. But you got it right. We have to say goodbye to 4, and it's now 1 versus 80, and you're on 210,870 doots. Still with all your escapes and your 1 doubler intact. Let's keep going then. And this is your first this or that. Ooh. So you get to see 2 sets of answers. You get to play one of those questions, and then you'll get to see the actual question text, and then you decide to answer. So
hang on. I see 2 sets of answers.
Yeah,
and then
you'll only get to choose one of those questions to see.
Oh, okay.
But you'll know what the answers are ahead of time.
Okay, so it's either 1 or 2.
So you can either go with a question that has the answers on a family crest in a bird sanctuary on a doctor's note, or a question with the answers Colecchia, Obrustan, or Antigria.
Given that I can barely pronounce the ones in number 2, I think I'm going to plump for number 1 here.
Oh, that's going to irritate quite a few people, I think, for number 2. But we're going to go for number 1. Let's see what is on question number 1.
Sorry, I don't know what they are, folks.
With which of these would you be most likely to see griffinage? Is it on a family crest? Is it in a bird sanctuary? Or is it on a doctor's note? Mob lock in your answers. With which of these would you be most likely to see griffinage or griffinage? Is it on a family crest, in a bird sanctuary, or on a doctor's note? Don't forget, if you are eliminated, you can continue to answer to get yourself some doots. Ben, did you think the question was going to go this way?
I did not.
Do you know what griffinage is?
I think I do, actually. And I only know this on account of being a musician.
Oh, okay.
Can I just... Sorry, just a minute. She needs to go out, doesn't she? Sorry, the dog is trying to be... The dog is upset that I'm on stream and is therefore trying to be the centre of attention. Yeah, I think I know this on account of being a musician. What's one thing that a lot of musicians have in common, Ash?
I don't know. Well, what are you referring to?
In my experience, most musicians, if you've ever done an associated board exam, most musicians...
I think I know where you're going now.
Where I'm going with this. They've all got really, really crap handwriting.
It's half accurate, yeah. I mean, my handwriting's all right, but there are some people with very interesting handwriting.
Mine is shambolic, and I've still got all of the old report cards from all my piano exams, and some of them are just illegible. And the undisputed king of this was the head of music, who I've mentioned many times before, the head of music at university, Ben Hall. And his handwriting was, you literally had to take it to him and have it translated. And the little part in the back of my mind, he says, "Oh yes, you must bring me your summative assessment so that I can decipher my griffinage for you," or something like that.
Okay.
Because he's a sort of where he looks like he's just fallen out of the 1950s. He looks like Edward Elgar. If you look him up, Ben Hall, University of Chichester, he looks like Edward Elgar. And it's the
Shout
sort
out
of
there.
he smokes a pipe, an actual honest to God pipe. So based on that, I think it's scribbly scrawl, basically.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with on a doctor's note, because doctors famously can't write either.
So the question is, do you think the mob know that?
I think it's probably unlikely.
Do you want to use a doubler here, or do you just want to just lock in the answer straight?
Oh, double is good for me if I think the mob don't know it.
Yeah, because you're using a doubler, you double the amount each mob member is eliminated only on this question. So if you think that a lot of them are going to get eliminated here, then you're going to double their value on this.
That's a great idea. What a good idea. Let's do that. Let's play a double.
You want to do that? You want to play a doubler?
Let's lock in double on C, a doctor's note.
Okay, we're going to use the doubler, and let's see. Let's lock in C first. Interesting play. Is this going to work out? First of all, it needs to be correct. Is the answer C on a doctor's note? It is absolutely correct. And yeah, careless handwriting or a crude or illegible scrawl is what it translates to. Let's see how many got knocked out. Each one is worth 25,000 to you here because of the doubler. This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
Yes.
This is pretty good. Look at that.
Woo.
We say goodbye to 59 mob members, each worth 25,000 doots, for a total of 1.475 million doots. Brings your total now up to 1,685,870 doots.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And critically, you are through the 75% threshold that was on the predictions. So, score count if you can finish the predictions and close it all off and award the correct predictors, then feel free to do so.
To answer Logaroo's question in chat, the reason I didn't pick the Papers, Please question is because I didn't recognise them as Papers, Please answers because I've played Papers, Please for all of about half an hour in my entire life. I enjoyed the experience, but that was enough.
So, I mean, we may even come to that question again later. But first of all, we have some raiders. Who is that raiding? That is Liquid Courage. LK. Hello, LK. I didn't realise you were streaming this early on today. Welcome to the LK streamers, all 10 of you. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to this this very interesting point in 1 vs 100 where we just won on some griffinage, and there's only 21 mob members still standing that have gotten the right answer, and Ben is on some good form here. 1.685 million dukes in the bank, still with the 3 escapes to play as well. So very strong position. Pop-up pub quiz. That makes sense. Okay. Are you streaming again later? Your schedule generally is I stream every day, so you probably will do later on. So if you are interested in some quizzing action over in the States, definitely go and give them a follow. There you go. So 9 p.m. Central Time, which is 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, for some lingo. If you're interested in that kind of thing, go and give LK a follow. He's a great guy. Does a lot of wonderful quizzing, and also is a lot of fun on the Pinnacle ladder, poking a lot of fun at Tipster. I think Tipster enjoys it in good jest as well. So 1 vs 21, Ben. Did you think you'd get this far so soon?
No. Did I think I'd get? I haven't got a witty response to that. No, I didn't. I didn't necessarily think I'd get this far at all, to be honest. So soon, definitely not.
Well, you have been fast-tracked there. There might be someone behind this box here that I can't see, but the ones that I can see that are human and still in are Catnip, Ape Minky, Dogfish, then Toad Boy and Hodders, then Poker Joker and Samster, then Color Color and Theoria Games. So I can only see 8 humans still in at the moment. There might be someone in this top left corner that I can't see behind the box. Duplis says they're probably hiding behind the box. So it's probably 9. So 8 or 9 humans still standing between you. But the AIs are still there, and their answers are based off of the distribution of human votes, both live and eliminated. So
if an AI wins the mob, what are they going to spend it on?
I don't know what they're going to spend it on, but it's entirely possible that they could.
they'll buy a Skynet box.
Yeah. There'll be like one compute unit on Amazon Web Services for trying to run Skynet. Right, let's have a look at what your next question has in store for you. It is Make Ash Say Things is the category. So there might be some complicated pronunciation for me to do. So what do you want to do, Ben?
I mean, for the memes, it's tempting to go harder because it's Make Ash Say Things is funny at the best of times.
Still have the 3 escapes to play with.
I have still got those 3 escapes.
But obviously now they're worth a bit more because 25% of more than 1 million dukes is a lot.
I'm gonna go easier again. I'm gonna stick to my game plan. It seems to be working so far.
Okay, burning on the easy route until we get to this or that then brutally destroy the mob. Okay, let's keep going. According to British slang, if somebody is making fun of you in the bathroom, what's he doing? Is he taking the piss while taking a piss? Is he picking your brain while draining his vein? Or is he seeing the wizard while bleeding the lizard? Mob blocking your answers. According to British slang, if somebody is making fun of you in the bathroom, what is he doing? Is he taking the piss while taking a piss? Is he picking your brain while draining his vein? Or is he seeing the wizard while bleeding the lizard? I mean, that's... Yeah. I can't deny those rhymes. Those are good. Those are really good rhymes.
That's a fun question, isn't it? Anything to do with British slang, though, and I think I'm likely to be over that.
Thank you for the question, K. Prather. That is amazing.
I'm reasonably confident on this one. I'm going to lock in a taking the piss while taking a piss.
Okay. I mean, we may have just coined 2 new terms for that specific situation now, but the origin phrase is indeed, yes, taking the piss while taking a piss.
Seeing the wizard while bleeding the lizard.
Yep. Everyone got that right, surprisingly. So we keep going. And it's a question on game shows.
Ooh.
Very interesting. No,
I purport to have this great knowledge of game shows, but actually I'm really not very good at it. But I feel
neither am I. Like, there are people in the community that are showing me up on like all sorts of. Well, I know game shows in the UK and some in the US, but when it comes to foreign shows like France, Italy, Germany, even Japan and South Korea and that, I've got little to no knowledge on those, and people are showing immense knowledge in those domains. So I would expect, just on an average, that the mob here are going to do okay.
On the subject of me using an escape, if I use an escape, does it still penalise mob members and knock them out if they get it wrong?
They'll still get knocked out, but you don't get any additional doots for knocking them out. They're worth
I'm going to
go.
That's good to know. For now, though, I'm going to stick with easier.
Okay, let's stick down the easy route. Also, thank you for the follow there, Heinz Solo. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Going for an easy question on game shows, and it is: which of these is a UK game show of the 60s and 70s hosted by Bob Monkhouse, no question mark? Is it The Golden Shovel, The Golden Shot, or The Golden Shower? Oh, lovely car, thanks. Talking about taking the piss while taking a piss. Which of these is a UK game show of the 60s and 70s hosted by Bob Monkhouse? Is it The Golden Shovel, The Golden Shot, The Golden Shower? And the mob is in. And yes, I was about to say Top One Gaming. Yes, you did a wipeout board on this in the Discord the other day on shows that were or were not hosted by Bob Monkhouse. Ben, are you familiar with the works of Bob Monkhouse?
I know Wipeout. I know he did Family Fortunes. Did he do the Generation game? I have a feeling he did the Generation game, but I might be wrong. Was it Bruce who did the Generation game? Whichever it was, I've not heard of this one. But by process of elimination, it's surely not the Golden Shower, because that means something different. The Golden Shovel? I can't imagine there would have been... Would that be a gardening sort of thing? Were there gardening shows in the 16th century? Surely it's the Golden Shot. Surely. Do you know this?
I don't 100% know it, but there's only one there that I'm familiar with as it being a game show.
Surely this is the Golden Shot. I really don't want to escape. No, I'm going to play this one. Let's go B. The Golden Shot.
Lock it in?
Yeah, let's lock it in.
Okay, let's see how it goes. With 1.685 million doots on the line, is the answer B, the Golden Shot? It is indeed, yes.
Ooh. I mean, that's pretty poor form on the BBC to come up with something called the Golden Shower, isn't it?
Well, everyone got that one right.
Channel 4, maybe.
We stay in play, and our next question is on UK.
Oh, how many American and non-UK friends have we got? Quite a few.
So we have Lithuania, US, UK, US, US. Poker Joker. That's going to be an interest. That's an oddball option there as well on Samson's UK. So there's some UK.
Samster Hodders and Cola. Is that it for UK here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So this could be a strong one if you were to go hard here.
I think that is what we're going to do. We're going to go hard, Ash.
Okay. First time going down the hard route. Is it going to pay off for you? Let's find out. Hard question on
Theory
the
of
UK.
Game. Is Theory of Game British as well?
No. Who was Prime Minister on the day that Boris Johnson was born?
Oh, Christ alive.
Was it Ted Heath? Was it Alec Douglas Hume? Or was it Harold Wilson? More blocking your answers. Who was Prime Minister on the day that Boris Johnson was born? Was it Ted Heath? Was it Alec Douglas Hume? Or was it Harold Wilson? And yes, Samster is the one that wrote the question. They are still in play, so I'm presuming they will give a right answer here. Although Matt, we had a situation earlier where Matt's question came up and they decided not to give the right answer.
True. Oh.
The thing is, you have the advantage of using an escape and basically dodging the question at the cost of like 300 to 400,000 doots.
Yeah. Thing is, I know roughly when Boris Johnson was born because he's only a few years older than my mum. He was born in 63, 64, something like that. However, I'm not sure I know who was Prime Minister then. I think Ted Heath was later. I thought Ted Heath was 70s or 80s, but I concede I may be completely wrong. Alex Douglas Homer, Harold Wilson is who I'm basically boiling it down to. And the question is, do I want to play?
Absolutely.
Do I want to take a punt? Because it would be, I'm not going to lie, it would be a coin flip. I think, Ash, I'm going to have to use one of those escapes. If I was going to gamble, do I tell you who I would have gone for?
We will still lock in an answer anyway, regardless if you do an escape, just so we see which answer will happen. But
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to escape.
Confirm you want to escape?
Yeah, let's lock it in. Oh,
Okay, so we're going to be losing 25% of your current bank, but you are still in play. Just out of curiosity, what answer would you have locked in?
probably C. Harold Wilson.
Okay, let's find out. Was that a good escape, or was that a bad escape? Correct answer is... it was a good escape. Answer was Alec Douglas Hume.
Well, there we go.
Who got knocked out there? So, some AI. Oh my goodness me! We're down to 5 players.
Nice.
So we say goodbye there to Duplis, Toadboy, Colo, Theria Game, Dogfish, Hodders, Catnip of the human players. We have 5 players left. We have 2 AIs. They are AI number 84 and 100. And we have 3 human players. We have Poker Joker on podium number 27, 8 Minky on podium 91, and Samster on podium number 30. Goodness me. 1 versus 5. Now this is where it gets interesting. So we've dropped you by 25%, but you're still in the millions. It's still a 1.264 million doots. On the next question, each of these players before you will add an extra 200,000 doots to your bank. Yeah,
That's cray money.
it is cray money. Also worth noting is if you were to use your next escape, it will cost you 632,201 doots. It will cost you half of your current bank. It is a lot of doots, yes. But you're still in play. You still have 2 escapes left. 1 versus 5. You still have control on picking the questions. That's what that matters.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what the next question is. And you've got another this or that to pick from here. So, question number 1 has the answers of Harmo Knight, Tembo the Badass Elephant, and Box Boy. Question number 2 has the answers Bolivia, Costa Rica, and the Philippines. What do you want to go for?
Well, the top ones sound like characters from a computer game I haven't played. Don't know which one, but they smack very strongly of computer game characters, or possibly computer game games. And yet I do know what the bottom 3 are, and yet that question looks very unappealing. So given the options, I'm going to go with the geography one, number 2, but it is with a due sense of dread and trepidation.
Trepidation, I think, is the prime word here. But it does have the answer Philippines, so there's always
true.
There's always the saving grace with my community that we like to write questions on the Philippines because of that one moment of the Philippines.
Because of the meme.
So it could be, once again, that the answer is Philippines, but we don't know yet. We haven't seen the question. It could also just be there as a complete trap. Who knows? Let's find out what question number 2 actually is. The main campus for the University of Peace, UPeace, is found in which country? Is it in Bolivia, Costa Rica, or the Philippines? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Main campus for the University of Peace, also known as UPeace, is found in which country? Is it Bolivia, Costa Rica, or the Philippines? And they are locked in. Also, did I turn on no fail mode in this, by the way? I don't think I did.
I don't think you...
No! No fail is now on.
It's not the thing where you say, don't worry, the safety is on.
Because I got distracted with having to do the prize. I was going to turn no fail on. They were like, I haven't even told them about the prizes yet. Let's talk about the prizes, and then I never even switched it on.
God.
So yeah, your big brain has saved us all so far. Now no fail mode is actually on.
Right. I have no idea. I wouldn't know where to begin. I mean, I don't know. I simply do not know. University for Peace. I mean, what do you study there? Handshakes. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do that at the moment, presumably. Maybe it's not an actual academic university. Maybe it's somewhere that studies war theory or how to something. University for Peace. I couldn't even take a punt on what it was. I could not even take a punt. Oh, I don't want to have to escape, but I mean, no fail is. If I get it wrong, do I lose my balance but stay in the game? Or do I keep my balance?
I think the balance actually remains, although I may have to adjust your dukes to reflect the fact that you should lose them all.
Let's escape.
You sure you want to lose half your current bank?
No, I don't want to lose half the current bank, but I don't want to take a 1 in 3 shot on this and lose all of my bank and the pride of potentially defeating the mob, fair and square, without no fail mode on. So I am going to escape.
Okay. Escape has been applied. Out of curiosity, which answer would you have locked in?
For the memes, and also because of the answers, it feels like the place that... Maybe it's the place I feel I know most about because there's a lady who goes to my church who has a lot to do with the area. Or maybe that's Indonesia. Either way, I would probably lock in the Philippines.
Okay.
But I honestly have not got Scooby-Doo.
Let's find out. You are safe from elimination anyway, using the escape through regular play. You will be dropped down to 600,000 dukes here. Let's find out, is the answer Philippines? It's a dupe. The answer was Costa Rica. So, again, good to go with the escape.
Not a Scoobs.
And we say goodbye to only Ape Minky. So that would have been 200,000 dukes added to you, but because you escaped, they are worth nothing. There are 4 players left now. Poker Joker, Samster and 2AI. Each of them now will add 250,000 dukes to your bank.
I now need to apologise to the University of Peace because we like to saying it's a real university with diplomacy, international relations, applied economics, etc. So my apologies to the University of Peace and its main campus in Costa Rica. I've immediately forgotten. Costa Rica. Yeah. Yeah. Apologies to all alumni of the University of Peace.
Okay, so according to Matt, your max possible win at this point is 2.715 million dukes. At this current point as well, if you were to use your final escape, which is 75% of your current bank, you will lose 474,150 of your current dukes.
That's a lot.
But you're still in play if you did do that.
I'm trying to pretend that no fail isn't on, so I'm playing it how I would play
absolutely,
it with no fail not on.
Yeah, that's fair.
In good sporting style.
And to answer your questions out there in chat as to whether Sapster and or Poker Joker have won any prizes in Quizmas yet, Sapster got a deferred prize, but they did not win themselves. So technically Samster can get a win here. Although they wouldn't be able to take the prize, they'd have to defer the prize onto someone else, but they can take the win. If that makes sense. Poker Joker is not on the list at all, so Poker Joker can win perfectly outright here in this case and take the actual prize. Yeah, I'm allowed to say it though.
Just reminding everyone else of the trademark.
Okay. Here we go then. 1 versus 4. And your next question is on food and drink. You like your drinks, don't you?
I do. Yeah, drinking's a good idea.
What are you drinking at present?
I'm actually dry at the moment because I had a glass of wine, sat down at the computer, and then realised it was half empty, and I haven't wanted to leave the chair because audience and pressure, and also we ran out. The bottle finished. Did we open another bottle of wine? Can I open another bottle of wine? Oh, Dylan is actually going to bring me a bottle of wine. Are you having another glass tonight, dear? You're not. Could you get me one of the other 19 crimes then? Because Mummy doesn't like that one quite so much. And a corkscrew as well. That'd be fabulous. Thank you. Yeah, so we've got 2 different vintages of the 19 crimes wine. One of them Megs likes and one of them Megs doesn't. And Megs isn't having another drink tonight. So I'm going to open the one that she doesn't like, which makes sense. Let's go after a couple of really tough ones. I think I'm going to take an easier one here.
Richard Baker's 19 crimes. Oh my God, Lupine.
What now? What happened? Richard Baker's 19 crimes.
Oh, that's too good. That's a good game show crossover.
It's a. As Mrs. Flush is saying, that you may or may not be able to hear, it would have got you extradited to Australia because it's an Australian wine, and the corks all have a different crime that would have been punishable. But yeah, so were 19 crimes that got you sent to Australia.
Sorry, do you want to go easier or harder?
Yeah, sorry, having a nice chat and everyone's friends, but we were going to play a game. Let's go easier.
Okay, go for easy question on food and drink. What non-dairy creamer did Nestle release in 1961? Was it Coffee Mate? Was it Coffee Pal? Or was it Coffee Bro? Mob, lock in your answers. What non-dairy creamer did Nestle release in 1961? Was it Coffee Mate, Coffee Pal, or Coffee Bro? And they are locked in. Do you drink much coffees or teas?
I don't drink as much coffee as I used to. I used to drink an absurd amount of coffee. Now we have one of those Dolce Gusto machines.
Oh yeah, Dolce Gustos, yeah.
With the coffee pods, and we get like the sirop de monine as well with them. So I have a caramel latte every morning. But as a rule, sorry, just trying to get this pissing cork out. As a rule, I tend to limit myself to 1 a day. I need a new corkscrew for Christmas. There we go. Pop. I limit myself to 1 coffee a day because I don't like getting the shakes. Also, on the days where I do need an extra drink in the morning, I'll think of a cup of Earl Grey. Megs generally will have 2 coffees on a Saturday, and I will also have a coffee if I'm like in town or something and there's a coffee shop open. But yeah, I do like a cup of coffee. I'm not sure that I've ever had this, but I am familiar with the name, and I'm pretty sure it's a Coffee Mate.
Lock it in?
Yes, please.
All right. Is the answer Coffee Mate? It is indeed. And our 4 players surprisingly got it right. No, not surprisingly at all.
There we go.
We've got another this or that. And we have sort of geographical stuff, and then I don't really know where question 2 is going there. That's very interesting.
I am incredibly curious about question number 2.
How many colours are there?
But I also like the look of question number 1.
What do you want to do?
Who have we got left? Samster, Poker Joker.
And 2 AI, yep.
Just because I'm curious, and I'm not sure, as much as I would love to see this state's question, I'm very curious about question 2, so I'm going to take that one.
Okay, let's have a look at question number 2. While snooping around on Ash's computer, you find a file named 8apples.ttf. What type of file is this? Is it a font, a sound, or a text? Mob, lock in your answers, please. While snooping around on Ash's computer, you find a file named 8apples.ttf. What type of file is this? Is it a font, a sound, or a text? Mob is in. Ben. Surely you know this one.
Yeah, I've done enough stuff with the Text Mesh Pro. Pretty sure TTF is a true text file or true text font or true type font, something like that. Either way, I'm fairly sure it's a font. So I would like to lock in A, please.
Okay.
opposed to OTF, which I think is open type font.
Yep, true type and open type fonts indeed, yes. Sound could be AIFF or WAV, I guess, an example. And the other one there, text could be TXT or anything else along those lines.
DOC.
Oh, DOC, DOCX, that kind of thing. Well, one mob member did get eliminated there, so...
I'll take it.
The distribution of answers that came from the eliminated players seems to suggest that there was enough people that decided that was the answer. You get yourself an extra 250,000 doots, and you're now up to 882,201 doots. And we have AI number 100 still in play, and then we have Poker Joker and Sampster still in play. Each mob member now will add 333,333 doots to your total.
Unless I escape.
Unless, of course, you escape. Your escape will cost you 661,650 doots at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have that one escape left.
Yes.
Let's see what your next category is. About as wide as it goes. General knowledge.
It could be anything, couldn't it?
It literally could be anything. Now, the thing is, an easier question probably won't knock these players out.
That's
a harder
true.
question probably will.
Let's go harder. Let's go harder.
Okay.
Lock it in. Lock up the
hard
harder.
question on general knowledge is... The only commercial advertisement that Elvis Presley ever made in his lifetime was in 1954 for which foodstuff? Was it for donuts, for peanut butter, or for pizza? Mob, lock in your answers now. The only commercial advertisement that Elvis Presley ever made in his lifetime was in 1954 for which foodstuff? Was it donuts, peanut butter, or pizza? All very gluttonous foodstuffs. Ben, what's your thoughts here?
I know that Elvis was. How can I say this without sounding like I'm being a toxic person? He was a portly gentleman. For good or ill, he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was. So it makes sense, I suppose, that these would be slightly more calorific foods, shall we say?
Yeah.
As to which one, I've got a little inkling.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how confident I'm feeling about it.
What's your inkling?
I think it's A.
Do you happen to know what the brand was? Or was
Not
it
a
just generally
clue.
just donuts?
It's just one of those things when you're surfing in your question writing. One of those pieces of, stray trivia that crops up. I can't imagine it being peanut butter. Because, did they have peanut butter in the 50s? Had it even been invented by then? Peanut butter seems like a much more recent invention. Pizza... Maybe, pizzerias. I imagine they probably did have pizzerias by then, but then would that have been for a foodstuff rather than a restaurant? Donuts? I can't think why. I'm trying to look for excuses as to why it's not peanut butter or pizza, just to try and justify the little niggly itch that I've got, that it's donuts. Maybe I've been watching The Simpsons too much. I think I'm going to play this, Ash. I'm going to take a punt. And I'm going to lock in A, donuts.
You've said the key words. You have locked in A, donuts. Is that the correct answer? It is the right answer. Very well played. Very good. And unfortunately,
what was
our
that?
3 survivors knew it. Just to go back on that, what I've quickly found on the Google, it suggests it's probably Southern Made Donuts, which is the one in question. That, or possibly Rubando Donuts, because there seems to be a reference to that as well. So, couldn't tell you definitively which one it was, but it's probably Southern Made Donuts, because that seems to be the most likely answer up on the board there. But right answer, unfortunately, not worth anything extra to you other than passage through to the next question. So we still stay with 1 versus 3, and your next question is on video games.
Well, as I tweeted earlier on, I don't play that many video games. If it's a video game I know about, I will know everything about it. If it's a video game I should know about, because everyone seems to know about it, but I don't, then I won't know anything. So I think harder on this would be a foolish path. So let's go easier for video games.
Okay, let's go easy. In a scene from the critically acclaimed film Alvin and the Chipmunks The Squeakquel, Alvin accidentally breaks Dave's television while playing what video game? Was it Just Dance, Mario Party, or Wii Sports? Jeez. In a scene from the critically acclaimed film Alvin the Chipmunks The Squeakquel, Alvin accidentally breaks Dave's television while playing what video game? Was it Just Dance, Mario Party, or Wii Sports? So, have you ever seen The Squeakquel?
Not seen the Squeakquel, I've seen the first one. But I think I can logic my way to something here, he says. Famous last words. I sort of feel, and maybe this is my ignorance showing, Just Dance isn't a Nintendo game, I don't think. Or not exclusively Nintendo, whereas the other two are Nintendo exclusives. And Nintendo are really, really precious. Based purely on that, I think the answer's got to be A, Just Dance. It seems like the sort of thing that Alvin would do if he's playing Just Dance, if he's jumping up and down. It could be Wii Sports, he could be throwing the racket at the telly, so it could quite easily be Wii Sports. But I am going to stick with my original gut here and say Nintendo don't like anyone using their stuff. I'm going to lock in A, Just Dance, please.
You said the key words. One thing I would say, though, is that there has been a Disney film out there, Wreck-It Ralph, that has used some Nintendo characters, actually properly licensed Nintendo characters in the CGI. So not even just the games themselves, but the actual characters.
Disney have got more money than whatever studio trotted out Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. But maybe I'm wrong. I may be wrong.
Well, you've locked in Just Dance, not on an escape, so we are technically in live play. It's timed out, and the answer was Wii Sports. But we are in no fail mode, so you do continue on, and that actually knocked out our 2 human players.
Should have escaped.
AI number 100 wins. £20 in PayPal,
AI
whatever
number
it was, to AI number 100. AI number 100, where do you want that money to go to? Give the money to charity is probably a good idea to do that, actually. Top One Gaming in that case. Or Ben, you could get the prize. In a way. Although, no, you got this wrong. You got this wrong, so
I got it wrong.
No.
I didn't survive. It would also go against the spirit of I think what we're doing here. Since, I mean, how would this work? Because we all got it wrong at the same time, so it's an AI who gets the prize. Is there a toss-up between Samster and Poker Joker that could be done, or is that too much?
Well, the thing is that both haven't won, so we can't do a deferral at that point. But we could do a toss of a coin type situation here, and one of them gets the win. Or other than that, I could split the prize, £10 each. Could do that as well.
I think that sounds fair.
But the thing with Samster is that Samster has won a subscription, so whatever Samster's prize is will go to someone else.
Why don't we say then
Or Samster is just deferring their prize to Poker, so Poker gets all of it. Which is fair as well, if that's the case. So Samster and Poker get a win, but Poker get the £20.
How's this for a weird compromise? All right.
Go on.
The winner of the game is officially AI number 100.
Yes.
And you split the prize.
Okay,
so that
yeah,
is
I
what
see
goes into it.
what you
You
mean,
split the
yeah.
prize. Half of it goes to Poker Joker, and half of it goes to a charity of Samson's choice, or something.
We could do that, or whatever
Or
Samson
charity
decides
of-
with where the money goes.
Or Samson could pay it forward to another player in the game. That would also.
Yeah. So the official winner of this game is the AI, so that it doesn't affect anyone's winning, as it were. But
Jack Wilfred suggested split, not steal.
split, not steal.
Good
So
play, split or steal.
So Poker Joker definitely has at least £10, and it's up to Samster where his £10 goes. Whether it goes to a charity or whether it goes to Poker Joker, I suppose. So, it's your decision there on that one, Samster.
Hey, Mickey,
We're
this
not
is quite the
prisoners dilemmaing this, no. We're not doing that. I don't have a QI button for that. Mod abuse. Sam's just saying, giving it all to Poker. So Poker Joker, you're going to be getting a £20 gift on PayPal then, from the sounds of things. Very well played. This is still in live play, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch it off, and because we actually have a resolution, I'm actually probably going to be able to do that. Can we still abandon the game here or not? No, we are live in play, so we actually still have to see a question and do something with it.
Okay.
Or I can Alt F4, but I don't think it awards the doots until it ends the game. So we do still need to play the game through to get doots paid out to people. Yeah. We're kind of in a catch-22 situation here because, well, it's your decision here, Ben. I suppose you could just sort of give a wrong answer on purpose or something. That would then end the game because now we're on no fail off.
Couldn't AI 100 get it wrong technically?
I can't control that. That's in the hands of everybody else.
Oh, okay. No, gets it wrong. Well, let's play on. Let's take an easier question. And
So this is a freebie question for everyone else in the mob to get some more doots. Then here's your easy question, which is easier. The regular tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron are collectively known by what name? Are they Platonic solids, Socratic solids, or Aristotelian solids? Mob blocking your answers. No, I can't even control my own AI. That's up to you to do that. So, the regular tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron are collectively known as either the Platonics, the Socratics, or the Aristotelian solids. Ben, do you know this one? Because I do.
I don't. Actually.
You don't know this one? Oh,
No.
interesting. Very interesting.
I ain't got a clue.
Very
I would assume it was
interesting.
either B. Hang on. I was just about to say I'm going to assume it's either B or C because the Platonic just means they're just good friends. But then I realised that actually it might be talking about Plato.
What makes you think that?
I just immediately thought platonic solids and thought solid. They're just good friends. They go to the cinema. They hold hands. Occasionally it gets weird, but you know it's all cool. But no, now I've said that out loud. The platonic solids. It does sound like it'd be a good name for a band. Anything with solid in the name.
Bear in mind, we want to answer incorrectly here so we can end the game. Because I imagine AI number 100 will get this right because the majority of the players playing essentially on the behalf of AI number 100 will get it right.
Okay. Well, based on the fact that I thought that the platonic solids were just good friends, I would assume that was a wrong answer, but having thought it through a bit and seen the word Plato, I'm now thinking actually maybe that could be right. My initial inclination was to go for B or C, so I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to go with Aristotelian solid standstill. Let's go with B, the Socratic solids.
Okay, no failed is definitely off now. We're going to go for the Socratic solids. Don't worry, I can catch you here because I know the actual answer.
It's not that, is it?
I can confirm that this is the wrong answer. The correct answer is the Platonic solids.
It is Platonic solids.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And AI number 100 should take the win, theoretically. No, they didn't!
They got
They
it
didn't
wrong.
survive the question!
Oh.
The AI didn't survive the question! Everyone's out!
No one escaped.
Everyone's out. That also means you didn't get any of your doots, which is good. It didn't give you your doots. That's good. It actually all worked out in the end. No winners this time on 1 vs 100. Apart from Poker Joker in a prize sort of way with a £20 gift. AI number 100 in the technical sense. And Sapster also in a sort of prize deferral sense. It's very, very weird circumstances, but that's... 'Tis the season for gifting and giving.
How many would I have got there if I'd gone all the way? Or I've got over 1 million dudes.
Well, you would have added another million on the end because that
1,424 now.
Yeah, you would have been like 2.1 million doots or something extra.
Oh. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I can be philosophical about it, or platonic about the whole thing. Yeah, boom, boom. That was fun. It's quite good being in the hot seat. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, that one. Rank
yeah.
should be for doots, yes. So ignore... Oh no, I actually did convert these to doots this game. Yeah, Poker Joker and Samster got the most doots this game with 2,180. Yeah, no one split any of the... Literally none of the prize money got split because everyone got eliminated, so no one earns anything. Cool. The only doots that got awarded there were just for giving correct answers in a row. So yeah, not many doots awarded on that game at all. Right. Well, I mean, thank you very much for sitting in as our one this evening.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, and making history a little bit. First time in the 1 vs 100 chair, which I'm a little bit amazed it's taken me the best part of 2 years to get in here. But here we are.
It just required forcing you into the seats to happen, but hey, it's happened now.
It has. And, well, thank you for having me.
No problem.
And well done to the mobsters as well.
Indeed.
And congrats to Poker Joker on your Christmas prize.
Indeed. So that's it for the prize game. I still have some time to do a regular game of 1 vs 100 if people want to do that. So because everyone got eliminated, that means everyone is up for picking, apart from Ben, who's just played. So at least that's fair as well, that everyone is up for grabs on getting picked here.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll play one more game. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah,
We've got
Sorry,
more Quizmas from you tomorrow, haven't we?
Yes, the 10th day of Quizmas.
Indeed.
Which should be fun. There's one Quizmas game, and then there is a partner game afterwards. Both of them should be really good fun and be Christmas-tastic. And I'm never going to say that again.
It's Christmas-tastic, it is.
But do pop along for that twitch.tv/royal_flush as we continue the countdown towards Christmas time with the 10th day of Quizmas tomorrow.
Cool. All right, well, thank you for joining me, Ben.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for having me.
To relax and just sort of chill back with the rest of the stream.
I need to go and do some parental supervision. I think is probably the best way of describing it. So I'll bid you all adieu. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks again for having me, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Are you doing a workshop tomorrow?
Probably not. No.
Probably not. Okay. Cool. Or yeah. Bye then.
Catch you later, Ben.
Bye. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Cheers, guys. See you soon.
Bye. So one more to pick for this evening. Let's do the dramatic reveal. It's Dogfish 44. Dogfish 44. You have been picked as our one. Hello there, Dogfish. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm quite all right.
That's good to hear. Just to put it out there, because I did just do the Doots command just to see your current balance. Your current balance is 3.341 million Doots.
Give or take.
Give or take. So yeah, you could be taking a completely just incomprehensible lead here if you do well on 1 versus 100 as the one here. Do you think you're going to do as well as you did last time?
We'll have to wait and see, won't we? I mean, last time was absolutely terrible for my blood pressure.
That's very true. It's very true. So because you got so many Dutch, that was because you played the Dutch game. Do you want to change it up? Do you want to play the US game today?
Ooh, that's a question.
It would be lower blood pressure because you can walk away after any given correct answer.
Well, after the last time when rolling a dice worked really well, actually, on that one question.
What do you want to do?
If we say heads for Dutch, tails for US?
Yeah, go on then.
Sorry if you wanted the Dutch. I got the US.
He rolled or tossed a US then. So, if you're ready to play, let's play some more 1 versus 100. Playing the US game. There you all are. And question number 1 is this. Which of these countries will not host the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup? Is it New Zealand, Australia, or England? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Which of these countries will not host the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup? Is it New Zealand, Australia, or England? There's a couple of people that haven't answered. Presumably they've disappeared from the stream and have just not answered in time for that. Dogfish, what's your thoughts here?
Well, I know Australia has basically moved to Europe for the sake of Eurovision. But
Yep.
realistically, 2 of those are next to each other. Where else are they going to be? Yeah, it's surely they're not going to host it in opposite times of the day. So let's lock in C, England.
All right. Who said the keyword? Certainly seems logical if, we know that one of those other ones are correct answers, and New Zealand and Australia are pretty adjacent to each other, and England is pretty much not. Seems very logical that the answer here, as not hosting, would be England. Is that true? It is true, as in they won't host. And this was Matt the Ref's question, and Matt the Ref says that they got this right. Let's find out if that's true. You are true, Matt. Indeed, you did get this one correct. We say goodbye to, I believe, a few people that are AFK or otherwise left the stream. Tim Wee, Gruff, TJ, Midget, Score Count, who's now in this call. Hello there. Ben, who's obviously leaving to do parental duties. Ben's J, Catnip, and Jumble. So we're already into the dudes. Score Count, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I got distracted.
Fair enough. I mean, it happens. So you're already on 1,000 Dukes, Dogfish, and I mean, you could just walk away right now. Your decision. Do you want to take those 1,000 Dukes after doing pretty much nothing, or do you want to take on the mob?
I think it'd be rude to walk just yet. Let's take on the mob.
Let's keep going, take on the mob. And your question 2 is... Which household device is often used to illustrate a person having a bright idea? Is it a thermostat, a smoke alarm, or a light bulb? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Which household device is often used to illustrate a person having a bright idea? Is it a thermostat, smoke alarm, or a light bulb? Mob is in. Dogfish, do you have many bright ideas?
I have a slightly dim idea right now. Seeing option B reminds me of some very not smart ideas involving a toaster and some breaded chicken.
I'm sorry, a toaster and breaded chicken?
University halls of residence, and that's all I'm saying.
That's a brave decision, if ever I heard one.
That decision
yeah.
involved 4 a.m., alcohol, and
Oh, that's a right combination there. Oh, okay.
yes. So there's my bright idea. Don't shove breaded chicken into a toaster at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's definitely an idea that's bound to make you say phew. Besides that, what's the right answer?
Let's say that C is the right answer. A light bulb.
Lock it in?
Lock it in, yeah.
Okay. Is the answer a light bulb? It is indeed a light bulb. Who got knocked out? Presumably not many. Little Josie and Samster, our finalist in that previous game, clearly not paying attention or just answered incorrectly and typoed or something. But they are out. 1 versus 87, 7 away from making it 5,000 dukes. You're still on 1,000. You do have another opportunity to walk here. Do you want to take the 1,000 dukes or do you want to continue against the mob?
Well, let's carry on. I think there's a lot of people's bet on me getting to 1v25, so can't see the point.
Alright, so let's take on the mob. Samster was distracted by the darts. Another person getting distracted and losing their place. Next question here. Which female singer released the single Girl on Fire in 2012? Was it Nelly Furtado? Was it Alicia Keys? Or was it Rihanna? Mob, please look in your answers now. Which female singer released the single Girl on Fire in 2012? Was it Nelly Furtado, Alicia Keys, or Rihanna? Oh, 2012, such a long time ago. Mob is in. Dogfish, can you remember back to 2012?
And here I thought it was Katniss Everdeen.
Very good, very good.
This is one of those. My music memory gets really shaky after the past few years, unless it's Eurovision or Björk. It's sort of not in my head after a few years, so. I suspect. Oh, actually, this is a music question, and I haven't asked the host, so. Yeah, I'm looking at something. I have a decent guess, but not a solid one, so can I use my Ask the Host? And
You can indeed. Here's what I think. I don't really know. It can't be Nelly Furtado. That wouldn't be Nelly Furtado's time in 2012. It would have been before that, surely. Rihanna possibly, but I don't seem to remember a song by Rihanna with Girl on Fire as the title. So I guess by process of elimination it'd be Alicia Keys, but that's only by process of elimination. I couldn't tell you for certain if it was.
That's roughly my train of thought. If it was Rihanna, I'd probably recognise it. I was vaguely thinking Alicia Keys, but if you're sort of agreeing with that general theme of logic,
I mean that's all I've got. I couldn't tell you definitively. Like if it was a straight up question, I couldn't tell you the answer. But with those three answers there, Nelly Furtado's the time when Nelly Furtado being popular in the charts was before 2012. Rihanna would be popular around that time, but I don't remember Girl on Fire being a track with Rihanna featured or otherwise. So just by process of elimination, it would be Alicia Keys for me. But that's all I got is like I suppose an 80 to 85% chance of it being right off my guess. And if you're agreeing on the same kind of logic, then maybe bump that to 90%. But
I think one thing is I wasn't certain when Nelly Furtado was. I don't recognise the name as much as the other two, so I wasn't sure. Is that someone who I just missed, or were they further back?
Well, as far as I can think, it was Nelly Furtado's time was just before, like, as in being popular at time, was before 2012. I'm thinking like, what, 2000 and... 2007 to 2010, somewhere around that time, possibly. But again, that's just some guessing. So just hand waving, hope that it's about right. I know that chat's going to chastise me and actually correct me on everything. That's how this works. But for the sake of this help, I would say that my answer is B, Alicia Keys, and that is my final answer. Bong.
Okay. With that being the case, I was sort of already heading there, and having a second opinion really actually does help, so I'm going to lock in B, Alicia Keys.
Locked in.
We're in.
All right. While that happens, let me get some water. I also get a hair on my face as well, apparently. Is it the right answer? Is Alicia Keys the one behind Girl on Fire in 2012? It is. It is indeed. Go on then, chat. Tell me why I'm wrong. Lingo, Itogi improved getting it wrong as well as 3 AI. So you're only 1 away from making it 5,000 dudes, but not quite there yet. I'm just going to wait for chat to say something.
He says,
if chat wants to say anything. Apparently chat doesn't want to say anything. Wow, okay. They're left stunned. Tell me why Ash wants it that way. Tell me why. Anything, something, cool, good. It looks like a lot of the mob were thinking similarly then, that it was just like, yeah, that's probably logic, sound or otherwise. It's certainly logic. The Dogfish, you got a decision to make. You walk away now with 1,000 doots, or you can continue on. You are 1 away from making it 5,000 doots. What do you want to do, money or mob?
We have to keep on going, don't we? Let's take on the mob once more.
Let's keep going. And DI seems to say, nah, just knew it straight up from work. All right, fair enough. Dogfish question number 4 is, which of these is the second largest city of Croatia? Is it Spare? Is it Strike? Or is it Split? Mob, lock in your answers now. And I know this one. Which of these is the second largest city of Croatia? Is it Spare, Strike, or Split? Like, if you were to ask the host me on this one, I could tell you 100% confidence what the answer is. Mob is locked in. What's your thoughts here, Dogfish?
Can I take option D, Turkey?
Unfortunately not here. Also, probably not in Croatia.
I'm pretty sure the only one I remember hearing of is C, Split, which... And I was just thinking, is that... my Croatian isn't exactly... I don't even have my basic manners in Croatian, but... Thinking of how the language sounds, that feels also right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard of Split, so let's hope I don't split, and I'll lock in Split.
Okay. You've locked in on the answer of C. Split. Is that the right answer? It is indeed the right answer, yes. Now, I had a week's holiday in Dubrovnik in Croatia, and one of the things you could have done is taken like a day trip by bus through to Split. But we decided not to. We decided to just stay around the old town of Dubrovnik because it's a very lovely place on Dalmatia. And unaffected build like substance, Amy G and 8 Minky getting eliminated there alongside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AI players. Takes you up to 5,000 doots, and you are 1 away from making it 10,000 doots. Did I split the bill? No, I didn't split the bill because... No, I didn't split the bill. But I know why you were going for that pun, Puzzle Dan. So Dogfish, slightly harder decision for you now because you've quintupled up to 5,000 doots. Do you want to walk with 5,000 doots, or do you want to continue against this mob?
We'll keep on going, I think. We'll take on the mob once more.
once more. And your next question is... Which of these is the title of a book in the Doom spell trilogy written by Cliff McNish? Is it The Scent of Magic, is it The Stench of Magic, or is it The Smell of Magic? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Which of these is the title of a book in the Doom spell trilogy written by Cliff McNish? Is it The Scent of Magic, The Stench of Magic, or The Smell of Magic? Mob is in. Dogfish, you ever heard of Doomspell?
Very vaguely. I think it was just a tiny bit before my time. So, looking at those, one of them looks the most plausible. But,
Okay.
well, actually, I shouldn't have said that. I don't think it's going to be See the Smell of Magic. That feels too blunt. Well, my gut says it's the scent, but if it's more negative about magic, if it's doom spell, stench could also work.
That's very true, yes. Do you want to use a help here, or do you just want to go with a straight answer?
I'm going to trust that there's someone in the mob who has the right idea on this, and I think I'm going to ask the mob. That's okay.
That is absolutely fine, yes. So this will pick two mob members out at pseudo-randomness. One will give the right answer, one will give an incorrect answer. They won't tell you if they are right or wrong, but they will tell what option they gave, which will at least eliminate one option off the table. And of course, they can decide to help you or hinder you by saying why they gave their particular answers. So, who's it going to pick out of the mob? We have Tyson Bane on B, and we have JWYT on A. So, the one that you had already previously eliminated, Dogfish, unfortunately, we have eliminated here as well. So, no particular help there. However, Tyson Bane or JWYT might be able to help you out with some information. Tyson Bane, who went with B, said 1 in 3 was a hit and hope. So, just waiting for JWYT to give their reason why they said A, the scent of magic. And they don't have to be truthful. They can be completely dishonest here. We've had the traitor, obviously, as a case before. JWYT says, to be honest, not sure either. Just sounds more literary / bookish. So, take that as you will. Does that help you in any way, Dogfish?
That is 2 people off my Christmas card list.
Well, I'll put it this way, because we can also see in Twitch chat what they have predicted. Tyson Bane predicted 1. Predicted 1 means that they are thinking you will do 1 versus 25 or better. JWYT is in the minority that says that they believe you will not get that far.
So who am I more likely to trust? Who has a better interest in heart here?
But that's only one metric. That could be a completely separate metric and might not apply here in this question. I don't know. But that is just information that I can see that could possibly help you or hinder you.
The more I think, the more my gut is just saying, go with what I originally thought. If I can just put all the weird things out of my head, yeah, the scent of magic feels the most natural as well. So, yeah, I think I'm going to lock in A, the scent of magic.
Alright, let's find out. You've gone with JWYT's answer, A, the scent of magic. JWYT has predicted you won't get to 25 or less. Maybe they want to get you out early. Let's find out. Is the answer A, the scent of magic? It is the correct answer, so he's not getting you out early. So say goodbye to Tyson Bane and also Lugaruth. There are only 2 people that gave incorrect answers there amongst various AI as well. But 2 human players as well as 8 AI players. So there's another 10 removed from the list. You're up to 10,000 doots and you're 1 away. You like this 1 away. 1 away from 25,000 doots. Also, you are 11 away from the halfway point where we get to see sneak peeks of the question before you get to decide money or mob. But we're not there yet. So, it's another decision time. Do you want to take the 10,000 doots or do you want to play against the mob for more?
If I get 1 away on this next one, I think this is becoming silly. This could go into the Ministry of Silly Walks. But for the time being, let's take on the mob once again.
It's taking on the mob once again. And the next question is, in Persona 5, what is Makoto Nijima's codename? Is it Jack? Is it King? Or is it Queen? Mob, locking your answers, please. In Persona 5, what is Makoto Nijima's codename? Is it Jack, King, or Queen? Presumably Lingo Maniac knows this one. Mob is in. Dogfish, are you a big Persona 5 fan?
I'm not a particularly big fan, I'm afraid. I've seen it, I want to play it, it's just I've never had the time to play it, or the appropriate doohickey-majigger. What's the technical term for that? Console, that's him.
Yes, the technology to be able to do it.
That's the word I'm looking for, so... I'm just thinking...
You do still have a poll and you do still have a trust.
I'm just thinking, because I did have a quick look. I have seen the characters before.
Okay.
Just trying to remember. Tumblr, why aren't you being more useful in my head? Anything pop culture, that is the last source I have. Something's telling me Nijima is a female character.
Okay.
Which would, by default, I'd expect to go to Queen. I'm trying to think, can I link the other 2 code names to people? I'm not certain enough. So, question is,
Using help here then.
yep, I'm going to use the poll this time.
Okay. What option would you like to poll for?
I'd like to poll for Queen, actually. It's the one which I think it is, and a good showing here will make me less terrified.
Okay.
That's a good word for it, yeah. I'd like
let's-
to poll C, Queen.
Alright, so we are going to poll the mob. Let's see how many of the remaining mob, our 61, how many of the 61 went with C, Queen? 37. Slightly more than half.
I'm just scanning to see
Or who exactly locked in
who
that answer.
exactly, yes. It's not metagaming, it's being sensible.
Well, that's the thing with community-based 1 versus 100 is that you can sort of build profiles on people, and based off of that, try and figure out if they know their stuff or not, and then work backwards and see, sort of balance the odds a bit more based off of that.
This sort of-
Social deduction. There you go. It's a social deduction game.
Oh, you're reminding me of terrible games of Mafia from, at this point, actual decades ago. I'm just looking across those names, and some of the names there particular, I see Shadow and Procyon are both names which I would expect to know this sort of general area.
Okay.
They both tend to be, well, strong in general, but also strong in this sort of area. So yeah, that makes me quite happy actually. I'm in a better mood now.
Alright, let's put that away.
Yep. So I am going to lock in on C Queen.
Alright, we're going to lock it in. I don't know if this is of good news to you or not, but Procyon in chat has said, my video game knowledge is complete ass. Laugh my ass off.
Please don't say that.
So, you've gone with the slight majority of the mob that's still in play. Is the answer C, Queen? It is C, Queen. Very well played. Puzzle Dan got it wrong. Adster, Cast, 7th, Jack, Clive, Cetra, JWIT, ABME, Inisk, all getting it wrong, as well as 16 AI. That is 25, a whole quarter of the mob getting knocked out on that one question. You're passed through the halfway point now, so you're going to get sneak peeks no matter what. And you're now on 75,000 doots, with 6 away to making it a 6-figure sum. So you managed to get through that question all right, but you now only have the one help left, which is the biggie. It's the trust the mob. What kind of question are you hoping to use a trust the mob on?
Anything that's sort of medium level pop culture. I know that's a very specific thing, but if it's pop culture, I tend to be on the poorer side there.
Okay.
Which,
Well, we shall hope to see some medium pop culture in future then. But I don't get to control the RNG in this particular one. It just does it himself. But you do get the advantage now of seeing a sneak peek before deciding to money or mob. So are you ready to see the sneak peek?
let's see what's behind the next curtain.
Okay. Oh, it's sports. Which Formula 1 driver is the only one who earned points for Mana Marussia F1 team before the official name changed to Mana Racing? Well, that's a doozy of a question. F1 history. So, what do you want to do here? Because you do have a help left, but it is a trust. So you're going to be potentially entrusting our remaining mob members here. What do you want to do? Do you want to do 75,000 doots so you just walk away? Or is your F1 knowledge decent enough to get you through here and take on the mob?
Ooh, that's a question.
That it is.
Well, yes, it's why you're asking it.
It is the question right now.
Sorry, the brain's a little bit fried. Right, if I did the phrase office party with no alcohol. So I still have a help left. I can't walk yet. That would just be.
Well, the thing is, if you walk right now, then those that predicted no will get the win, and there's not many that predicted that. The minority will get the win here, and that'll mean they'll get a lot of Doot coin out of it.
I'm just thinking. So basically, what you're saying is there's quite a few people who would quite happily see me fall here.
Not a lot.
Not enough to make me not want to at least have a stab at this. Let's take on the mob once again.
I'm going to take on the mob, alright. Of course, if you do get it wrong, those that survive in the mob will split what you had earned. So that is that question. It's actually from Dr. Mummy, and your options are Charles Peake, Jules Bianchi, or Timo Glock. Mob, lock in your answers now. Which Formula 1 driver is the only one to have earned points for Mana Marussia F1 team before the official name changed to Mana Racing? Is it Charles Peake, or Charles Pick, Jules Bianchi, or Timo Glock? Mob is locked in. Any of those names ring a bell, Dogfish?
But those names mean even less to me than I originally anticipated. They mean diddly and squat in roughly that order. So as I sort of implied, I'm at least going to make sure I use this Trust the Mob. And I'm going to hope that they're going to be nice to me. Because that's all I have on this. I'm going to use my Trust the Mob and pray, basically.
Confirm you want to use Trust the Mob.
Trust the Mob, let's lock that in.
Well, here we are then. So you're going to be safe if the majority of those still standing have answered with the correct answer. If not, then the minority will essentially win this. Let's find out. What answer are they locking you in on? They have locked in Jules Bianchi. Is that the correct answer? Oh, it is. It is. So, we say goodbye to GIs and We Like Shapes, Lupine 1 and 6 AI. You have to thank here Drahuska, Procyon, Party of Me, Cycle Space, Coolio, Keshi, Shadowmane, Connor, Matt the Ref, Duplis, and Topper One Gaming for getting the right answer there and locking you in on that as the majority answer. And you're at this danger territory here of 1 versus 27. You're only 2 mob members away of hitting the threshold for the prediction on Twitch, but you're not there yet. But critically, also for your doot total, you're on 100,000 doots now. You are now, sorry, Colo at the bottom. I just noticed as well. You are now on 100,000 doots. You are 7 away from making it a 250,000 doots. But you do get to see a sneak peek before deciding. Are you ready to see a sneak peek?
Let's see what's behind this latest curtain. Please don't be another F1 question.
Let's find out. New Zealand is named after Zealand, the least populous province of which European country? That is the question. We don't see the answers. It could be a trick. There might be some trick answers. What do you want to do here? Do you want to walk with the 6-figure sum, or do you want to continue against the mob and hopefully get through that 1 versus 25 barrier?
I know the actual question here. I know the actual answer. So if it's a straight question, sorted, but you just had to mention it could be a 1 versus 100 question. You know,
it could be.
Not that 1 versus 100 or anything. That was silly.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
I'm confident enough that even if it's a tricky question, I can probably figure it out. So I'd like to take on the mob here.
Okay, taking on the mob. You at least will have the advantage of time to think on it. Mob will not. So here's that question again. New Zealand is named after Zealand, the least populous province of which European country? Is it Luxembourg? Is it the Netherlands? Or is it Belgium? Mob, lock in your answers now. The question again. New Zealand is named after Zealand, the least populous province of which European country? Is it Luxembourg, the Netherlands, or Belgium? So no trick, just straight up knowledge. So, if it's straight up knowledge, so you should know this one then, Dogfish.
Yeah, it's the Netherlands. I was expecting, actually, when that came up so late, the second you said it could be a trap, I thought, okay, how would you quickly put traps on for the Netherlands? But no,
That's true. That's true.
it's just the place for the tulips. So, yeah, I'm going to lock in B, the Netherlands, and hope I've not completely messed up my knowledge there.
Locked in.
Lock in B.
Now, Theory Game, now that I have added a media field to the website, we may be able to introduce picture answers as a possibility. Although that is slightly imbalanced for those playing on Twitch, because obviously they won't be able to see the images until it comes up on their stream, so I'd have to adjust the timer for that fact. But we could do that. You have locked in B, the Netherlands. Is that the correct answer? It is indeed the correct answer. One thing you could, I did think you could do with a trap is like countries of particular cheeses maybe could work there.
Oh, that would be lovely.
But
And I want some cheese.
But unfortunately it wasn't, and we now go straight on to the next question because everyone got it right. What was the breed of the dog Highball, the only survivor and witness of the St. Valentine's Day massacre? Now that is an interesting question. What do you like to do here, Dogfish? Do you want to walk the 100,000 dukes in hand, or do you want to continue against this very knowledgeable mob?
It is quite a knowledgeable mob, actually. I have enough of an inkling here. So, yeah. It's just about enough of an inkling that I'm going to take at least one more stab at this. I'm going to take on the mob.
Taking on the mob. Let's keep going then. Question again. Breed of dog Highball, the only survivor and witness of the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Was it a British Bulldog? Was it a German Shepherd? Or was it an Italian Greyhound? Mob, please lock in your answers. The question again. What was the breed of the dog Highball, the only survivor and witness of the St. Valentine's Day massacre? British Bulldog, German Shepherd, or Italian Greyhound? Mob is in. Dogfish. You got any clues here? I mean, you got a dog in your name, but I don't know if that helps you at all.
So I actually did a bit of a relief when I saw British Bulldog, because I figured out, yes, they were going to list what I was thinking of. Because I'm pretty sure, I can't remember where I've seen this, probably in a different quiz somewhere where I probably got it wrong at the time. I'm pretty sure it's a German Shepherd. I'm disappointed that one of these answers isn't just best boy, or best doggo.
Best doggo.
Well, all doggos are best doggo, but this doggo was especially best doggo.
Absolutely. What do you want to do? Do you want to lock in an answer?
Yep, I had an inkling it was German Shepherd, and just seeing that pop up, as it puts me in a better mood than I was. So, yep, I'm going to lock in B as the German Shepherd. Best doggo.
Come here, Whiskers. Come here. Come on, Whiskers. Your best catto. Come on.
I'm afraid I'm a dog person.
Correct answer is... It is indeed a German Shepherd. Come on, Whiskers. Come on. Oh, against the... Oh, 4 AI. Getting knocked out there, but only 4 AI. The remaining human players all getting it right. And that has gotten you through the 1 versus 25 barrier. So those that predicted that Dogfish would get through 1 versus 25, they have just been paid out. Very well played to all of those that did. And Dogfish, you are now 3 away from getting to a 250,000 doots. Are you ready for a sneak peek at your next question?
Give me a Eurovision question. Give me something I know. Well, I knew that one, but give me something I know just instantly. Not
I'll
just
see.
inkling.
I'll see what I can figure out. Here we go. I'm afraid we're back to the US. Which US city has been referred to as the cereal capital of the world? Very interesting. Well, that is the question. What do you want to do? Take the 100,000 dukes and walk, or do you want to continue against this mob?
I don't know my US cities well enough. This is one where if I saw the answers at this point, I might say I'll take a stab, but I have no clue what I'm looking at. At this point, I'd be surprised if it was just... I wouldn't expect it to be obvious at all at this point.
Okay.
And because I've managed to pass that 25, I've now paid off my mob debts. So, I am more than happy at this point to say another 100,000 onto the pile will look very nice. And, yep, I'm going to walk. I haven't got the foggiest on this, and I don't know enough about US geography to be able to think I'd be able to take good deductions. I'm thinking my 100,000 dukes and running.
Final answer, confirming you want to take those 100,000 dukes?
Confirming that I'm a coward and I'm running.
You're not a coward, you played very well there, and you will take 100,000 dukes and add that to your total. We have to wait through this entire victory sequence until it does all the magic. And extending your duke lead, that is the critical thing. Yeah, it's not really going to change his position that much, but hey-ho. Very well played, Dogfish. Another good game. Getting to 1 versus 22, and you add another 100,000 dukes to your bank. Just like that. Whiskers, what are you doing? I know you want treats. And I guess we're in a break now, so I'll do that in a moment. But first of all, I will say congratulations, Dogfish. I hope you had fun with that. I think it was a good game. All sorts of questions and knowledge out there, and a very strong game. Very strong game.
That was less stressful than the Dutch game. If that was the Dutch game, you'd see me in a corner quivering right about now.
Yes, I mean it is like that because there is no way of getting out. So you have to go all the way. So it's just stress all the way through. At least with this one, you can just go right. I've had enough stress. Gone. Bye.
I'm sure I've got a lovely bottle of wine somewhere downstairs.
Oh, that sounds good. Any particular kind of wine?
Some relatively cheap white wine. It's
it's alcohol.
It's alcohol. Oh, actually, I've got a bottle of Cointreau downstairs. Thank you for that idea.
Oh, lovely. Well, enjoy the Cointreau, and thank you very much for playing, Dogfish. And but if I don't say it beforehand, Merry Christmas or whatever your festivities of that time of year are.
Have a socially distanced but happy otherwise Christmas.
Indeed.
Or, again, likewise, whatever holidays you celebrate.
Thank you very much. I'll catch you later, Dogfish.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, we will do one more game. Before I hit the magic button to do the reveal sequence, let's go through the names of those that survived. So we have Colo Colo, Dupliss, Top 1 Gaming, Connor, Matt the Ref, Procyon, Party of Me, Cyclespace, Coolio, Keshi, Shadowmane, and Drahuska. One of you will get to be picked to be the final one this evening. And before we reveal again, I'm dropping treats everywhere now. I'm going to give Whiskers a few treats here and there because she's wanting some treats. Yes, Uno Mas. We are going to be playing one more very quickly. It's past 10 p.m, but I have no more work this year, so I'm not really beholden to having to go back to work tomorrow or anything like that. It's weekend anyway, so let's just have one more game. Plus, I want to see the reveal sequence again because I like the reveal sequence. It's quite fun. Any more Whiskers? Not any more. Ow! Don't bite my hand. There's a treat in the palm of my hand. You don't eat my hand. I am not food. I am not food, Whiskers. Where should the win line be for the last? Oh, interesting. What we're running a poll to see where the dividing line shall be. I guess it kind of depends really on who it is, possibly as well. But yeah. Yeah, literally biting the hand that feeds it. Yeah, that's accurate, Keshi. Yes. Is that nice? Is that nice? Oh, and now that I've put the treats away, she just goes right. I'm gone now. Bye. It's just off the table. Right. Let's do the reveal sequence for the last time this evening. Who will be our final one? Let's find out. Sirens. is Colo Colo! Colo gets to be the final one this evening. This is going to be a good game. Colo, how are you doing? Where are you? Well, we could be in for the long haul. It already depends on the questions that come up, though. Hello, Colo, how you doing?
Hiya. I'm shocked to be here, to be honest.
Well, the RNG has picked in your favour, and you're going to be our final one this evening. What have you been thinking about our ones this evening, Ben and Dogfish? How do you think they did?
Probably better than I'm going to do.
Oh, don't say that. You've got some very good knowledge, Colo. You've demonstrated that quite demonstrably. That's how demonstration works in a Discord games. So we will see how well you do. And the predictions are starting, and it is going to be 1 versus 25 is the cutoff. So we'll see how well you do here. Do you think you're going to get to 1 versus 25 or better, Colo?
No.
just straight up saying no. So take that as you will, Twitch chat. That's his prediction, but he's probably not putting any Duke coin on the line for it. The other question is, Colo, what game would you like to play? Do you want to play the US or Dutch game?
Let's. We just had the American one, haven't we? So
we have indeed.
Let's
yes.
go for the Dutch one.
Right, we're definitely in for the long haul then, because you can't walk away at any point until you win or you die. So
yeah, I may as well give some Dukes out to the community.
How very generous of you, Colo. Well, we're going to play the Dutch game then. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's start Dutch game. It is 1 versus 100. And we start off with, unfortunately, we have to say easier on the first question, but it is a question on UK. Do you think you're going to be okay here on the UK question, Colo?
Possibly. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Well, let's hope so. Let's find out what our first question is on UK. Belfast is the capital of which of the UK's devolved nations? Is it your question? Is it Wales? Is it Scotland? Or is it Northern Ireland? More block your answers, please. Okay, then, 1 versus 100. We're going to do it like that, are we? Belfast, the capital of which of the UK's devolved nations? Is it Wales, Scotland, or Northern Ireland? Well, we wanted it to be easy, just didn't realise we were going to be going author easy. So you did write this question, Colo. Can you remember the answer?
I think the answer is Northern Ireland.
You think? Are you confident enough to lock that in?
Yeah, look at it.
All right. Is it the correct answer? It is indeed, yes. Nice, easy start. We're probably going to be saying goodbye to a few people here because they've gone AFK or left the stream. Yeah, a couple of names there. But just means we add 110,000 Dukes to your bank just to start with. You know, nice, easy bank to start with. Now, Dogfish walked away on 100,000 Dukes, but that's because they're playing the US game. You don't get that luxury of walking away. So we'll see that value go up and maybe down depending on if you use any escapes. But now your escapes are available from this point onwards. Let's have a look at the category for question 2. Animals. Animals is the topic of the next question. What do you want to do, Colo? Easier or harder?
I'll stay with easy for the moment, please.
All right. Easy question on animals is: native to Asia, North Africa, and Gibraltar, the macaque is what type of animal? It's your question again. Is it mouse, parrot, or monkey? More blocking your answers, please. I thought I had author exclusion on, but maybe it could be that it can't find any that are suitable. Either way, the question is still native to Asia, North Africa, and Gibraltar. The macaque is what type of animal? Is it mouse, parrot, or monkey? So, Colo, you wrote this question. Can you remember the answer?
Yeah, it's a monkey.
Lock it in?
Yeah.
All right. To be fair, easy questions are always a bit on the low side in count. We need to get onto that. I know that we'll be writing a lot of those for Time Shock at some point, but they're going to be specifically allocated to Time Shock and not for anything else, just to avoid bleed over. The correct answer is, yeah, it is Monkey, yeah. Monkey see, monkey do. And we say goodbye to Jack Wilfred, Adster, and 3AI. I thought we were going to get all the human players get that right, but apparently not. Your total now is 166,175 doots. Wild versus 84, and let's just move straight on to category 3. Now this is up your alley. This is history.
Just having to think of how many history questions I wrote.
Is it going to be another colour question?
I'll take. Oh.
Do you want an easier or a harder question in history?
I'd like to stay with easy for the time being.
For the time being, okay. Sort of bed yourself in and then maybe go on the harder side if we get a bit more comfortable. All right. No, this is Ape's question. Thomas Jefferson invented the first swivel chair, possibly used while writing what? Was it the Declaration of Independence, the I Have a Dream speech, or the Gettysburg Address? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Thomas Jefferson invented the first swivel chair, possibly used while writing what? Was it the Declaration of Independence, the I Have a Dream speech, or the Gettysburg Address? Oh, that's gonna hit the table. Do it again. Carlo! What's your thoughts here?
Well, the I Have a Dream speech was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Gettysburg Address was Lincoln, wasn't it? I think Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, I believe. I'm always a bit dodgy with US stuff, but yeah, I'll go for A, please.
Locked in?
Yeah.
I've got all a bit dizzy now. All that spinning in my chair. Is that the right answer? Let's find out. It is the right answer. I need to get a better chair. This chair is broken in places. But who got it wrong? Proogs and AI number 28. They were the only two getting it wrong. So we add another 23,000 odd doots to your total. You're nearly on 190,000 doots. 82 mob members still standing. And another question coming your way. This time on TV and film. Are we staying on the easy route or are we going hard?
Yeah, I don't own a TV and I haven't been to a cinema in nearly 20 years.
Oh,
so
geez.
I'm going to go easy on this one, please.
Okay, let's go with easy. Which of these is not the fusion of two official Bond movies? Is it A View to a Kill or Be Killed? Is it Dr. No Time to Die? Or Live and Let Die Another Day? Mob, lock your answers. I love this question, Abe. Which of these is not the fusion of two official Bond movies? Is it A View to a Kill or Be Killed? Is it Dr. No Time to Die? Or is it Live and Let Die Another Day? Do love those answers. Colo, can you unpick the mishmash here?
This is a nice question. Actually, I did go to the cinema to see A View to a Kill. Long time ago, but Kill or Be Killed or A Kill or Be Killed isn't a Bond movie, so I'm going to lock in A, please.
Okay. All these we haven't actually seen released yet, but it is still pegged and there is an official title to it. The correct answer we're looking for was indeed A View to a Kill or Be Killed. Who got that one wrong? AB Me, Arnhem Fett and 4AI getting knocked out. We add another 73,000 to your total. You're up to a bit over 250,000 doots, with about 3/4 of the mob still standing. Need to knock out another 51 mob members to hit the threshold of the prediction. And just for your information, I've just noticed the ratio. 69% predict that you will get 1 versus 25 or better. 31% predict otherwise.
More confident than I am.
Okay, let's see what the next question is. It is on food and or drink. Do you have a food and or drink of preference?
Yes.
I mean, that's accurate. That's accurate. Oh, that's wager percent. Well, either way, it's 69% wagering that way. So yes, you do have.
I don't like this as a category though, so I'm going to keep with the easy for now. I'll notch it up in a minute or two.
All right, let's stay on the easy track.
I'm waiting for the video games question to go first.
I'm in France, unfortunately, and a horrible waiter has just tricked me into ordering cuisse de grenouille. What's about to go down my gullet? Is it frog legs, dog eggs, or hedgehog MPEGs? I'm in France, unfortunately, and a horrible waiter has just tricked me into ordering cuisse de grenouille. What's about to go down my gullet? Is it frog legs, dog eggs, or hedgehog MPEGs? I never thought I'd ever say something like that, but thank you, Clive. Colo, can you unpick this?
Yeah, it's frog's legs.
Locked in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely question, though, Clive.
No, I do love it. I do love the question. I would love to know what, anyone out there that knows French proper, get me a translation for hedgehog MPEGs. I'm guessing MPEGs is still going to be MPEGs, but hedgehog, I don't know the French word for that. Either way, frog's legs is correct. Surprise, surprise. Everyone got it right. So we continue on. Now, is this going to be a this or that? It is indeed a this or that. Now, this is an interesting set of questions. Question number 1 has the answers of he put them in his house, he put them in his mouth, or he put them in his pants. Question number 2 is agnosticism, deism, and theism. 2 very different subjects I can see here. What do you want to go for, Colo? Sorry.
Well, yeah, the second one looks better to answer, but the first one has intrigued me. Let's go for the second one. I should really concentrate on actually getting them right.
All right, let's go for the sort of the straight answers here. The question behind that is, what is the name of the philosophical direction that recognizes a non-interfering God? Is it agnosticism, deism, or theism? Mob, lock in your answers now, please. Question again, what is the name of the philosophical direction that recognizes a non-interfering God? Agnosticism, deism, or theism? That one is now locked in. Colo, can you unpick these?
Theism is just the belief that at least one God exists, or the sort of general term for belief in God. I think this. Let me just. Agnosticism is sort of when you're sat on the fence. Deism is the answer here, I think. Obviously, the day bit comes from deity or God. I think that they believe that there is a God, but that you can't communicate with them now.
Okay.
So they're non-interfering. So yeah, B, deism.
Lock it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Certainly at one point in my life, possibly right now as well, I would declare as agnostic. but that's not what the question is asking. Deism. Is that the correct answer here? It is indeed the correct answer, yes. Say goodbye to Cetra, Benz J, Arstortle, Party of Me, and 8 AI. Total of 12 getting knocked out to add another 150-odd thousand dukes to your total. You're up to 421,037 dukes with 64 mob members still standing. Still a good representation going on here. You're doing quite well here. You still have your escapes. You still have your doubler as well, Colo. Don't forget, you do have the doubler to play with. But I guess we've not had any questions yet where a doubler's been massively useful.
No,
So,
I think it's sensible to save that until after you may have used some of your escapes.
That is true, because that at least gives you a chance to bolster up, certainly in the late game when each mob member is going to be worth more anyway. So, let's have a look at what your next category will be. Words and phrases.
Let's go for a hard question, please.
Okay, we're going to deviate over to the hard side here. Let's see a hard words and phrases question. In South Korea, what illicit act is involved in a molka crime? Is it scamming, is it spying, or is it smuggling? Mob, lock in your answers, please. In South Korea, what illicit act is involved in a molka crime? Is it scamming, is it spying, or is it smuggling? Well, we definitely wanted a harder question. I think that's definitely on the hard side of the spectrum. Kolo, how good is your Korean?
Awful. But I don't know if I'm brave enough to do this. I remember reading a thing where in South Korea, where there was a lot of sort of hidden camera stuff going on.
Okay.
Which would fit in there as spying, I guess. I've never heard of the word molka, but it doesn't even look like I don't know. It's weird because it's not a South Korean word, is it? I don't know. Smuggling. I don't think it would be smuggling. Scamming is possible. Let's go for it. Let's go for spying.
Do you feel confident? Do you feel confident that the mob don't know it?
I feel not confident, but worth having a. It popped into my head straight away, as even before the answers popped up.
Okay. So do you want to lock in the answer B, spying then?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. We're not escaping here. We are going straight in. And you've locked in on the answer of B, spying. Is that the right answer? It is the correct answer. It's exactly as you described. Yeah, hidden camera crime in South Korea. And molka is a Korean word.
Oh, okay.
Only Inisk of the active human players getting that one wrong, as well as 6 AI. So very knowledgeable mob still in play. 7 getting knocked out, adding another 100-odd thousand dukes to your total. You're up to over 500,000 dukes now. And Car17 that in chat saying that it's actually a sort of a portmanteau, Korean for mobile camera. Molka, I guess that makes sense. So you are absolutely right with your inkling, and you're now over 500,000 doots with 1 versus 57 left in the mob now. How are you feeling right now?
I'm playing with my headphone cord quite a lot.
Got this little nervous twitch going on.
Quite nervous.
Well, you're doing well. You're doing very well. Your knowledge has been very strong, and you still have control of the game. You still have all your escapes. You still have your doubler. You're still well in control here. You could very much go all the way. Let's have a look at what your next question entails. It is on technology, so not quite video games as you were saying earlier, but technology is sort of in that field in a way. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go easy on technology, I think, please.
Okay, easy question on technology is: which of these is the name of a open source bitmap imaging software? Is it Nina? Is it Pinter? Or is it Santa Maria? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Which of these are the name of an open source bitmap imaging software? Is it Nina, Pinter, or Santa Maria? I'll be honest, I've got no clue on this. I've not heard of this particular software. I tend not to use open source stuff, I guess. But yeah, I haven't heard this one. Have you, Carlo?
I use a fair bit of open source stuff, but I've not come across this. But one of them, it can't be called Santa Maria. And if it was going to be called one of either Pinter or Nina, I'd go for Pinter because it's like point and paint, and it's just.
Now that you said that, that's pretty cool actually, if it's like just paint but rearranged or something.
Why would it be called... It wouldn't be called Santa Maria. And I can't see a reason for it being called Nina either, but... No, let's lock it in. Let's go for Pinter.
Well, you've said the key word, so we're going to go for it then. Is the answer B, Pinter? Absolutely is, yeah. Very well played. And only AI number 49 getting that one wrong, so... The mob is very strong. The mob is very, very strong. Well, we add another 17,000 doots to your total, so you're on 547,955 doots, which is, you know, it's still a good amount of money. Well, doots, because not really money, it's doots. But they are standing strong.
I'd quite like a question now that I just know the answer to.
It'd be good, wouldn't it? But that's just how RNG works.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what the game has to offer you this time round. Geography.
Ooh.
Geography.
Let's go hard on
All
geography.
right. Let's see if we can shift a few more mob members here with a hard geography question. In the Journey song, Don't Stop Believing, where was the city boy born and raised? Was it in the US state of Michigan? Was it in the US state of New York? Or was it in the US state of Illinois? Mob, locking your answers now. In the Journey song, Don't Stop Believing, where was the city boy born and raised? Was it the US state of Michigan? Was it the US state of New York? Or was it the US state of Illinois? Mob is locked in. What's your thoughts here, Colo?
I've got my question that I well, sort of. I had to do a bit of figuring out. But I know the lyrics are let me just born and raised in Detroit, I believe. Now Detroit is this is actually the more difficult bit of the question.
Yeah.
Detroit isn't in New York State. Illinois is Chicago. It doesn't mean Detroit. But I think it has to be Michigan. I'll go for A. Michigan.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. In South Detroit, in the US state of Michigan. Absolutely right. How many got that wrong? JWIT, Clive, and 7AI. Only 9 getting knocked out there. Adding another 160,000 doots to your total. Brings you up to 708,668 doots, with 47 mob members still standing. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call that a massacre. That was a comfortable elimination for the mob. Still, many human players still standing. Clearly, they know their knowledge of Journey and don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. So, Colo, what's your thoughts now? Are you feeling a little more comfortable, or are you still?
I've made it past 50. That's a good
That's
sign,
true. You're
isn't
past
it?
the halfway point now. Yeah.
So, and it's ticking over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going all right.
Still another 22 to break that prediction threshold.
Yeah, I don't want to let all those mob members down.
Well, let's see what the next question has in store for you here. It's a this or that, and very interesting answers. We have period, exclamation mark, semicolon, and we have mho, imh, and umph.
I like the top one. Go for the top one, please.
You don't want to decipher what question 2 is. You ready?
No.
You want to go for question 1 then?
Yeah, please.
All right. Question number 1 is: a Greek language question mark looks essentially the same as which Latin punctuation mark? Is it a period, an exclamation mark, or a semicolon? Mob, lock in your answers, please. The question again: a Greek language question mark looks essentially the same as which Latin punctuation mark? Is it period, exclamation mark, or semicolon? Mob is locked in. How's your Greek, Colo?
This is a semicolon.
It's just straight
I'm
knowledge, is this?
90-something% sure. Yeah, semicolon.
Do you want to lock it in? Do you want to use a doubler?
No, lock it in, please.
Okay, just lock it in. Does it look a bit like a semicolon? That it does. Interestingly, looking at the Wikipedia page for it, there is a separate Unicode symbol for Greek question mark, but because it is so similar that they've actually just normalized them, both semicolon and Greek question mark are using the same character under the hood. So they're that similar. Ways to wind up a program. I changed one semicolon for a Greek question mark. Oh god. Oh, that would hurt my brain. That would, Dogfish. That really would hurt my brain if I saw that in a code file. Cycle space and 5AI getting knocked out there. We now bring your total up to 836,324 doots, with 41 mob members now standing. 16 away from the prediction threshold, and still many human players standing in front of you. Let's keep motoring on. And we have another this or that. This time we have Red Star Belgrade, Steaua Bucharest, Dynamo Kiev, and then we have Shepherd's Bush, Primrose Hill, and Stepney Green.
think that's Steaua Bucharest.
Oh, Steaua Bucharest. Thank you.
They're all football teams.
Okay.
from
So
Eastern Europe.
you have some in knowledge on number one. Do you have any
And the
knowledge on number
second
two?
lot are areas in London.
Okay, so you seem to have a good knowledge on the answers, but which question do you want to see?
I'll go for question 1, please.
Okay, going for the possibly sports-related one and hoping that I guess a lot of the mob get knocked out here. Let's find out. Which of these football clubs has not won the Coupe des Clubs Champion European? Is it Red Star Belgrade, is it Steaua Bucharest, or is it Dynamo Kiev? Good luck. Mob, lock in your answers. The question again, which of these football clubs has not won the Coupe des Clubs Champion European? Is it Red Star Belgrade, the Steaua Bucharest, or Dynamo Kiev? Kolo, do you know it?
I think so. I remember Red Star Belgrade were very good at one point. As were Steaua Bucharest. I think we're going back. The Coupe de Club Champion European is essentially the Champions League.
Okay.
But it was also the cup that was awarded for the what was it called before? Just called the UEFA Cup. And I think that's probably when Red Star Belgrade won it. I don't think Dynamo Kiev have ever been that good. So I'm going to lock in Dynamo Kiev.
All right. Let's find out. Is the answer Dynamo or Dynamo Kiev? Absolutely right. Such good knowledge. Surely we're going to be saying goodbye to a few here. Tyson Bain, Connor, Shaname, Shapes, Keshi, Coolio, Top 1 Gaming, Matt, Midlife Substance, Duplis, Drahuska, 8 Minky, as well as 17 AI. And, well, we're massively through that threshold now. We eliminated... We probably should have doubled at that point. However, we eliminated 30 mob members. We add 731,700 dukes to your total. Brings it up to 1.568 million dukes with only 11 mob members still standing. We still have up there in the top left corner Pyro Pygmy. We have DJ87. We have Procyon. I don't know if there's someone else by the side of Procyon there, but we do have Procyon there. We still have Itogi, and we have Dogfish as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, that is it. So it's just Procyon there as a human player on that particular row. So we are the nation into the latter part of the game now. Interestingly, you still have all escapes and your doubler yet to be used, and you're on 1.568 million dukes. According to Matt the Ref, your max score is nearly 5.6 million dukes. If you want to play it the hard way and eliminate one mob member at a time here and then use the doubler at the right time on the last question, if you somehow know what that is. So good luck.
Does that mean I can't get another sports question?
You could if it is tagged differently as well. So if they've got multiple tags on, then yes, it could. A sports style question could come up if it is tagged with a different tag as well. So we'll find out.
Come on, more sports.
Come on, more sports. Let's find out if it is going to be generous to you or not. Well, here's video games finally here at 1 versus 11. What do you want to do? You're going to go for easy. I'm not surprised. Yeah. So, easy on video games is... Which video game franchise is based on the novels of Dmitry Glukovsky? Is it Subway? Is it Underground? Or is it Metro? Mob, lock in your answers, please. Which video game franchise is based on the novels of Dmitry Glukhovsky? Is it Subway, Underground, or Metro? Thank you for all these questions, by the way, Dr. Mo. Greatly appreciated. Colo, how familiar are you with these particular video games?
I don't think anyone's going to be leaving on this question. I think I've played. Is it Metro? Oh, was it 2033? I can't remember. It's definitely Metro, but I can't remember the name of the individual games. I've played at least a few of them. So yeah, see, Metro. Glad to get that video game question out of the way.
Log it in?
Yeah.
All right. Luckily, on a topic or game that you're familiar with, it would seem. Is it Metro? It is indeed Metro. And is anyone going to be departing here? You are right, they did not. They stand as they are, 1 versus 11. And from video games to toys and games. So just a slight deviation. Do you want to go easier or harder here? Okay. Going for a hard question on toys and games. And the question is, in the trading card game Yu-Gi-Oh!, what colour is the card frame of a standard Synchro Monster card? Good luck. Is it black, white, or purple? Mob, lock in your answers, please. In the trading card game Yu-Gi-Oh!, what colour is the card frame of a standard Synchro Monster card? Synchro what? Synchro Summon. Synchro what? Is it black, white, or purple? I remember the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game before all these extra gimmicks and mechanics. Carlo, can you remember anything of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out when I was in my 20s, probably. So, no. Escape, please.
No hesitation there. Confirm you want to use Escape 25% here.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You're definitely safe, but we will be losing 25% of your bank. Clearly, we've just activated your trap card. Colo, you've got a free pick here. Which do you want to go for?
I reckon they're white.
Reckon they're white? All right. Let's
No, I have absolutely no idea. I'll give you an answer.
Well, it's an answer. We don't really care what the answer is because we have escaped. But the answer for, even if you even care, you would have been right. Yeah, they're white. And they all got it right. So we lost 25% of our bank, but I guess we didn't lose anything there because we didn't lose any opportunity of getting dukes from the eliminated players because none of them got eliminated. So we continue on and we go into business and economics now. Hopefully something more up your alley. Where do you want to go, Carl?
Easy, please.
Still going easy. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's your question. Which of these is the name given to a popular British brand of vacuum cleaners and a song performed by the horn section? Nice. Is it J. Edgar Hoover? Is it Henry Hoover? Or is it Herbert Hoover? More blocking your answers, please. Which of these is the name given to a popular British brand of vacuum cleaners and a song performed by the horn section? Is it J. Edgar Hoover? Is it Henry Hoover? Or is it Herbert Hoover? I like the extra bit you added about the horn section. I do like that. Do you happen to know any of the lyrics to this song?
Only the Henry Hoover bit. Which song gives my answer. No, I can't remember it. Henry Hoover. Yeah. Yeah, Henry Hoover, please.
You lock it in?
Yeah.
There you go. That's the only bit you need to remember is the Henry Hoover. Might have spoiled the answer, but yeah, it's Henry Hoover. I've got the lyrics up here. I'll give you some of them in a moment. Oh, they all got it right. Dang. Well, let's have a quick look at what the next question category and all this or that is. It's going to be USA. Just some of the lyrics here. Henry Hoover, Henry Hoover. I'm a short little fat man, always smiling. I hoover carpets, rugs, and tiling. Henry Hoover, Henry Hoover. My enormous nose is less of a nose; it's more of a corrugated dust-sucking hose. Dust-sucking hose. There you go. That's all you're getting from me because DMCA. Colo, it is on USA for the next question. What do you want to do?
I'm going to have to go easy, please.
Okay, going easy on the USA. It's a straight up knowledge. Who was president of the United States in 1985? Was it Sonny Bono, the actor? Was it Ronald Reagan, the actor? Or was it Clint Eastwood, the actor? Mob blocking your answers. Who was president of the United States in 1985? Was it Sonny Bono, the actor? Ronald Reagan, the actor? Or Clint Eastwood, the actor? Mob is in. Carlo?
Yeah, I remember it. It was Ronald Reagan. He was much liked in the media over here. Further reading in my later life has showed me a different side, maybe. So, Ronald Reagan. B.
Looked in? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the answer. Ronald Reagan, the actor. Of course it is. Of course it is. Then we keep going. And again, no surprises there. They all get it right and continue on. And we are on to another this or that. So we have Go, Hanafuda, Mahjong. We have potassium chlorate, lactose, and anthracene. Two different topics there.
I'll take
Where do you
the
want to
chemistry
go?
one. Number 2, please.
I'm going to take question number 2. Okay. Which of these chemical ingredients does the Vatican not use in the conclave chimney in order to announce to the outside world that a new pope has been elected? Is it potassium chlorate, lactose, or anthracene? Mob, lock in your answers. There is a not in there. Which of these chemical ingredients does the Vatican not use in the conclave chimney in order to announce to the outside world that a new pope has been elected? Okay, Mob is in. Colo, do you happen to know the colour of the smoke for a new pope elected?
This is a lovely question by Toad. I don't know the answer. Although, well, anthracene must be a sort of a like a type of coal, essentially. Potassium chlorate. No, I'm very surprised if they burnt lactose. Not confident on this one at all. I'm going to have to escape again, I think.
Confirm you want to use an escape here, we will lose half of your current bank.
Yeah, escape.
Okay, so you are safe no matter what. Out of curiosity, what would you like to lock in?
Lactose.
Okay, let's have a look then. So you're saying that the smoke is generally white in this case. Lactose is normally found in milk, but I guess we're just talking about the sugars here, the lactose here. Are they also white, or when they make up the sort of the chemical composition for this, is it still white, or is that a different colour? Answer we're looking for was anthracene, and we'll go through some of the factoid information in a moment. However, we say goodbye to 9 mob members: DJ, Itogi, Procyon, Pyropygmy, and 5AI. And we are left with AI number 85 and previous 1 CT, Dogfish 44.
Yeah, come on, Dogfish, give someone else a chance.
So we've halved your bank down to 588,009 doots. Each one of these is worth 500,000 doots extra to you. You do still have your doubler. You only have escape 75% left. Just going back to that particular question. From the source, the white smoke is produced by mixing potassium chlorate, which is a similar compound to potassium perchlorate, used in fireworks and smoke bombs. It does use lactose, which is the sugar found in cow's milk, and it also uses rosin, conifer resin. And anthracene in this list is a hydrocarbon component of coal tar. So you're sort of right in thinking about the coal tar thing, but it is blackened anthracene, so would introduce a blackened colour if it were to be burnt. So sort of had the right logic, but the wrong execution there. But you use an escape, so you're safe anyway. And it is down to 1 versus 2, which is Crazy Town. And Dogfish could be in for a payday here if Colo happens to misstep on a question. But of course, Dogfish has to get it right to be able to earn anything anyway. You ready to see your next category and all this or that, Colo?
Yep.
All right, here we go. What's the game got for you? Music. Music.
I'm going to bide my time. I'll go easy, please.
All right, let's go for an easy question on music. Which of these lyrics is from a song whose title is the name of a continent? Is it It's the Heat of the Moment? Is it It's the Final Countdown? Or is it It's Gonna Take a Lot to Drag Me Away from You? Which of these lyrics is from a song whose title is the name of a continent? Is it It's the Heat of the Moment? Is it It's the Final Countdown? Or is it It's Gonna Take a Lot to Drag Me Away from You? Mob is locked in. Colo, can you decipher these?
Well, it's not B. It's the Final Countdown, because that's from the song "The Final Countdown" by Europe, which is a continent, obviously. I suspect we're looking for lyrics here from Africa by Toto, but I don't know. Just trying to sing it. I can't find the heat of the moment. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you fits in with the rhythm of the chorus. Could ever do. That's a line of the chorus, and that would rhyme with that. Something, 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 something could ever do. There's nothing that. Yeah. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Is in the chorus of Africa by Toto. Yeah, C, please.
You want to lock it in?
Yeah.
Okay. So all three of these do have some sort of consonant in there, but we are, as the question is looking for, title as the name of the continent, not the artist. Yeah, so we're looking for is... It is indeed C. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you, as you say, Africa by Toto. And the AI has gone. AI number 85 has gone. Adds a 500,000 to your total. You're up to 1,088,009 dupes. It is now Colo, the current one, versus Dogfish, the previous one. For your reference, Heat of the Moment, it's by Asia.
Asia. Yeah.
Asia, that's the reference there. And yes, you are right. Final Countdown is Europe. So yeah, they all had consonants in there, but the question was very explicit in asking about the title. So if you did not read title, then that's on you. So Dogfish is our sole surviving human player in this game. End this now, says Topic One Gaming. Just for your reference, Colo, if you did escape on the next question, it'll cost you 816,006 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
When do I have to say that I want to use a double?
What was that, Colo? Sorry?
When do I have to say when I want to use a double?
You have to say it before you lock in an answer.
Right, okay.
But you can see the question first before making that decision.
Yeah.
Right. It is on general knowledge. So, again, a wide
hard,
cast here.
please.
Going for hard. Right. The question is... Pope Day is a former American holiday that evolved from which British holiday? Is it Guy Fawkes Night? Is it Good Friday? Or is it Boxing Day? Mark blocking your answers. Pope Day is a former American holiday that evolved from which British holiday? Is it Guy Fawkes Night, Good Friday, or Boxing Day? The mob is in. What's your thinking, Colo?
Well, surely they still have Good Friday and Boxing Day in America. But then Guy Fawkes Night isn't... Is it... I suppose you could class it as a holiday. It's not really, though.
Guess what defines a holiday? Is it just a day of celebration? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm reading too much into that bit. Let's assume that if I assumed they were all holidays, then I'd go for Guy Fawkes Night straight away. So let's do that. Guy Fawkes Night.
Do you want to use double or not?
No double.
Okay, just locking you in straight. Okay. Locked in Guy Fawkes Night with the million dudes at risk. Correct answer is... It is correct, yes. Did Dogfish get it right? Dogfish did indeed get it right. So we continue on. And mathematics is the next question.
Hard, please.
Go for a hard question, which is... Which of these temperatures is the hottest? Is it 51 Celsius? Is it 59 Fahrenheit? Or is it 340 Kelvin? Good luck, Dogfish. Which of these temperatures is the hottest? Is it 51 Celsius? Is it 59 Fahrenheit? Or is it 340 Kelvin? Some quick math. Colo, what's your thoughts here?
Well, the 0 on the Kelvin scale is minus 273 Celsius, I think. So if you add on 51 to 273, that takes you to 324. Fahrenheit, 59 Fahrenheit isn't as hot as 51 Celsius. So unless I'm... No, Kelvin. Let's go Kelvin. See, please.
Do you want to double or do you just want to lock?
Just lock.
Okay, gonna lock in. C. 340 Kelvin. There's no 1 million bonus, Matt. It's just the million for eliminating the final player. So it would be 2 million added, but his final total will be 3,088,000 if he gets it right and doubles correctly. Correct answer is... It is indeed 340 Kelvin. Dogfish got it wrong! Dogfish got it wrong. For your curiosity, 340 Kelvin is equivalent to 66.85 Celsius. So there we go. Dogfish finally got it wrong. We add 1 million doots to your Totocolo. You should have doubled, but either way, you finish the game and you win 2,088,009 doots, which we will total in a moment. Says Colo is ranked 10, but I believe that will get updated in a moment once we reach the end of this victory sequence. Very well played, Colo. Did you think you'd win? Just hang on, everyone. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Now you can say it. Now you can say it, and hopefully it should be updated. But obviously now they've already said it, so they can't say it. Colo is now ranked number 2, which is correct. Cool.
Wow.
Let's just see there. Oh. No, there is a bug, because it did add a million doots. That's my bad. Apparently there is an extra million doot bonus. Okay. There is an extra bonus in there. Well, you got an extra million doots on me. That means Dogfish's win also had that million doot bonus, because I haven't changed that calculation. So it was 3 million doots you got, Colour. Congratulations.
Well, that beats the 100 I won in Jeopardy.
Let's pretend you double. I mean, we could do that as well. So, Colour, you end the game there with 3,095,479 doots. Dogfish, in this episode, has earned 108,370 doots. 100,000 from the main game, and then 8,370 doots on a superb streak throughout. Well, what a great way to end the stream there. Very well played, Colo. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it's good. I've been wanting to play 1 versus 100 since I joined the server, and I was saying in the chat that I am only ever left when it's the last game of the night. So I never, I got picked once before, but there was the one time I couldn't play. So, lovely to be able to have had a game. Thank you.
Cool. Well, we finally righted that wrong. We also righted the wrong of Ben not being able to play, but we kind of forced his hand in that one. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for playing. I hope you had fun. Congratulations again to Poker, who got the prize that was sort of like £10, and also the other £10 deferred onto him from Samster. But congratulations to AI number 100 for actually winning the game. 2 newbies got to play together. Absolutely, that's what we like to see. That is going to be it for me tonight. Tomorrow, I don't have Unity Workshop on. I don't think I'll be doing it next week either. And Ben will be doing his day of Quizmas tomorrow at 8 PM, if you're interested in that. Of course, before that, there is some lingo over on LK's stream. That's 3 in the morning over here, if you're interested in that. There's also Pinnacle Larder. I believe Tips is doing Pinnacle Larder this week on Sunday, if you're interested in that. That's 7 PM GMT. Yes, this time next week will be Christmas Day. Very much true. So yeah, not long left now. Not many sleeps now until Christmas Day. Hope you all have a great evening. If I don't say anything before, have a good Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever your festivities are at this time of year. Even if you don't have any festivities, just have a great time with family and friends if you can. And are comfortable in doing so in this current environment. I'll catch you all around on Ben's stream tomorrow. Have a lot of fun out there. Top One Gaming is doing some Wipeout in my Discord in about 5 minutes time if you're interested in that. Even if you're not picked as a player, always good as a watch as well. Thank you. Catch you all later. Have a good evening. Bye.